Hello. So today is the 3rd of September, September the 3rd, 2023. And I'm going to be doing the astrology readings for Monday the 4th to the 10th of September. Just to confuse you, last week it was supposed to be for this week, but anyway, today this is for the 4th to the 10th of September. That was last week's. Oh dear, get confused. Don't ever set these up when you're in pain. That's what the answer to that is, Ali. Don't do that, because that can lead to all sorts of confusion. So hi Hom, hello, good to see you. I am good, thank you. There's Rosie. Hello Rosie, good to see you here. Yeah, I've had a wonderful day. I've had a barbecue with my family, so it's really lovely. Yeah, sitting in the garden, sitting in the sun. I've caught the sun a bit, which is nice. Yeah, I don't usually get in the sun very much because I haven't got well, I have it's a communal garden, but it means walking all the way around, and yeah, that's not so fun out there. So I do want a garden though, I do. Hi Mary. Back at you, lovely lady. We met the other day, didn't we? We had a face-to-face on Zoom. We did, yeah, beautiful lady. Yeah, so how has your day been, everybody? What have you guys been doing today? So yeah, we had lots of meat, just lots and lots of meat, basically. That's what we had. But can't grumble. It was lovely. It was some beautiful kind of like garlic chicken. Good job, Greg's over in New York with his daughter and everything. Yeah, garlic chicken. We had Chinese ribs. We had barbecue chicken wings. Oh, it was just lovely. Yeah, it was really nice. So, hi, Greg. Good to see you here. Good to see you. Oh, here's our beautiful Gabby. Oh, Gabby is a wonderful reader. Guys, if you get the chance to have a reading, Gabby. I don't know if she's still doing them or not. Are you doing readings still, Gabby? She's just a wonderful lady. It's a pleasure to meet her. So different setup at the back here. This is probably the same. Well, I've put different things on it. But yeah, a little bit of a different change around. My mum helped me to kind of have a bit of a move around. Feng Shui. I used to call it Feng Shui. Greg kept laughing at me. It's Feng Shui, is it? Is that the right way? So yeah, how do you say it? I mean, you know. I've been packing up and preparing to go back to Virginia. Good for you, girl. Good for you. So happy, Mary. Yes. Oh. Sounds delish. It was delish. What kind of sides do Brits have for barbecues? Well, we'd probably have salad, but it was at Ria's house, so you know we didn't get organized. It was kind of impromptu, really. But yeah, we'd have kind of salads. They usually have kind of like a potato salad or a salad or coleslaw. What else do we have? Yeah, kind of like cold pasta, that sort of thing. I don't know. What do you guys have with your barbecues? What do you have as sides? By request only at the moment. Okay, so if anybody wants to reach out to Gabby, you can go to her YouTube. It'd be very difficult unless she's got, because obviously YouTube, I wish they had an option to chat or send you a message. They haven't got that, have they, YouTube? Which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, if anybody does, you can contact me and I'll send your details over to our Gabby. So I am going to be continuing on our lovely raffle that we started quite a while ago. And then everything else has happened, and it wasn't wasn't okay, but I've added to the gifts, okay, for this raffle. I just wanted to kind of, you know, add some bits on there. So let me show you some of the other things. Okay. So it's this one. So I don't know if anybody remembers putting their name down, but here we are. Let's put it down there. So it's £1. It's £1.50, which works out at $2. Okay, if anybody wants to have a go at this raffle, there is one main prize and two mystery prizes. And one of the main prizes is an option for a 30-minute reading with me. The other one is an amethyst candle holder. You've probably seen me holding that up before, and I've moved it all around. Everything's all over the place, so I can't find that right now. But we also have this really lovely, and it really smells delicious, this gorgeous, it's the 7 chakras fragranced layered candle. Okay, so this is nice. So we've got this. We've also got a really lovely, it's like Never Stop Dreaming book. Okay, so this is just a notebook, just a ruled notebook. I've got myself one as well, which I absolutely love. Oh, here we are. Yeah, so, oh dear, see what I mean? Everything's all over the place. Anyway, this is mine. So you've got one of those. Okay, I just thought, aren't they pretty? So yeah, so you've got a few choices for the main prize there. Okay, and then you'll have some mystery gifts as well. Okay, 2 mystery gifts. So if there is anybody who wants to join in, okay, with that, please let me know. Here are the numbers that are available. Okay, they're the numbers that are available. So the way you can pay, you can go over to the website and you can pay by going onto, it's called Make a Payment Button. Just make a payment button and just put whatever you want over there. Okay, £1.50 is about $2. Okay, so you can do that, or you can go to PayPal, and PayPal email address is guidingangels@btinternet.com, and it will come up down here in a few moments. Okay, it'll come up down there. So if anybody does want to have a go at the raffle, and as soon as I've filled up, or near enough filled up, this sheet, then I will pull that. Yeah, so obviously I'll do it on a live. Yeah, do you know what, they're just not, is it not showing up? Yeah, guidingangels@btinternet.com. If not, I will put it in there. No, I don't think it is. Oh, there we are, PayPal. Coming along now. There you go. PayPal, guidingangels@btinternet. It's the first one there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Okay. Here is Coxine from Switzerland. Hello to you too. All in the chat. Yeah. Tom. So what do you guys have? Fruit salad. Oh, so fruit salad with barbecue. Okay, regular salad. Okay, yeah, that's the same as ours. Pasta salad. Yeah, that's the same. Potato salad. Deviled eggs. Oh, we don't have deviled eggs. Sometimes mac and cheese. Now that would be something that we would have as well, mac and cheese. Not deviled eggs though. That's yeah, nice though. We had kind of the skewers, so we had chicken, then peppers and onions, and we had that, which was lovely. So yeah, it was nice. I bet you Linda turns up now as we're talking about food again. That's okay, it's my pleasure. It's all about networking. It's about networking, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got a few announcements, okay. Oh, coleslaw. Baked beans and coleslaw. No, not together. Oh no, that doesn't sound nice at all to me. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when people put baked beans with gravy. It's like, no, that doesn't go either. My mum used to make shepherd's pie and then she used to put baked beans in it. I wouldn't eat it. I couldn't bring myself. It was nasty. Mary said yes. She likes it. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Chris. Oh, thank you. Oh. Greg is actually in New York right now. He's with his daughter and his friends. He's doing his fantasy football get together, and yeah, they kind of just have a laugh and stuff. So I'm really happy for him. He's over there, and maybe your baked beans are different. Maybe so. They're in like tomato sauce, like a tomatoey sauce. What about yours? It's like Heinz baked beans. Yeah, it's like a tomato sauce with coleslaw. Yeah. Isn't it funny? But you guys are funny as well, because we have our crackers and we have a bit of butter on the cracker with cheese. And Greg goes, oh, that's disgusting. Oh, no. I said, well, so is a dry cracker with cheese. How are you going to get that down your throat? Dry cracker and cheese. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice either. So isn't it funny? Just what we like here in England, and bacon is different. When I took Greg and we had a fry up at this restaurant, and he got the bacon, he looked down at it and he went, it's not crispy. And I said, well, sometimes you can ask for it to be crispy, but usually that's how it comes. It's just kind of like crispy a bit on the edges, and it's kind of, it's cooked, but it's, and he couldn't believe it that it wasn't crispy. So I think you guys all have very crispy bacon as well out there. Sweet and saucy, and my coleslaw is vinegary. Oh, see, our coleslaw is like with mayonnaise. It's like a mayonnaise-y, and chopped cabbage, chopped carrots, chopped onions. Yeah, sort of that consistency with mayonnaise. And then our tomatoes is kind of like in a tomatoey sauce. Yes, but it's like a bit like ketchup, but not. I can't describe it. I don't know. Very different. Anyway, so once again, if anybody wants to have a go, here are the numbers that are available for you. Just let us know which numbers you would like, and yeah, just tell me what numbers, and then you can just pop over to the website and you can pay that way. So hopefully I can cook for you one day. Oh, that's very lovely. Oh, well, I'd have to try it if you cooked it. I would have to try it, wouldn't I? Yeah, I would try not gagging. I'll try. He wouldn't even try crackers and cheese. Crackers, butter and cheese. He wouldn't even try it. I said, you wimp, honestly. Just a bit of butter. Yeah. So let's ask you guys, crackers with butter and cheese or without butter and cheese? Which one? Which one would you be? Crackers and cheese with butter or without? Okay, so I had some ideas, and this came to me, and it was just like, I don't know. How can I help people? To me, there are a lot of single people out there, single spiritual people. There's a lot of them. And I thought to myself, right, what can I do? So spiritual people, how do you go about meeting other spiritual people? How do you do that? And then my thought process went, well, we used to have a local pub. And you'd go down the local pub, wouldn't you? Or you would go to clubs or things like that. A lot of them haven't reopened since that COVID shit. It hasn't, they haven't opened. And so, a lot of people, the pubs are having to put up their prices because they're struggling. And so not many people go to a local pub anymore. So how else do you meet someone? Online, on a dating site? Well, how do you know that you're not, what's it called? Is it catfished? Is it called catfished? I don't know. Anyway, how do you know? How do you know? I mean, I used to use internet dating, and I've met some absolutely wonderful people who are still friends now. But, they're just friends. It just didn't work out. But, they're nice people. But I have had some absolutely nightmare dates as well, and that's a talk for another day. But anyway, this is what I'm getting at, okay? And I thought, well, so again, how do people then meet, especially spiritual people? So Greg and I started up a while ago. I think it was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. We started up. It's called In5D Club, in5d.club, okay? And it is like a dating site. It's a friendship or dating site. So you can set up your profile and you can go on that. And there are little virtual meeting rooms and things like that as well. I think there's a yacht. So you could do a virtual meetup in a yacht, and or an art gallery, or so there's lots of different virtual meetups. It's really quite cool. So that's in5d.club. So I thought, if somebody sets up a profile on in5d.club, and then every now and again I could do a live and I could invite you guys in. I'm allowed to have 8 people on here. So I thought we could have 8 people chatting away about, single people, this is, and we can chat about kind of what sort of person you're looking for. What have been your experiences, really. We can have a laugh about some nightmare dates. We can have a laugh about some things that you've kind of experienced, or let's bring some laughter into it anyway. So that's what I thought, because then if somebody then likes you, you can put your In5D Club page up. What is your page? So if they like you, they can go look for you. They set up a page and they go and look for you, and then they can message you on there. But we can also have, obviously, the messages as well going on, like I am now. We can highlight messages, and you guys can join in. If you're not coming in, you guys can join in as well. And I thought I could do this kind of, I don't know, once a month, something like that. I'm not sure how much I could guarantee, because obviously it's to do with commitments, isn't it? So I've just freed myself of some commitments. So I don't want to do that again and dive back in, but I could definitely do once a month, at least once a month, and spontaneous. So what do you think? What do you think? Who would be willing to come on and just have a chat and a giggle? Who would like to? I mean, I've got some lovely single friends as well, but we'd like some guys as well. I mean, when I did this before, I did do something similar, but I didn't kind of include In5D Club in it. I just kind of said, let's do a date, like a date night with and I did it just with potential people, and we was going to have like a traffic light system. So if people came in and they were they were something green, it meant I'm available. If they wore something like this, yellow, I could be persuaded. Not that I can, because I'm very happy, but or somebody who's wearing red, which is no, I'm not interested, I'm just here just to chat, you see. So I don't know, what do you think? You know, Mary says, sounds like fun. Yeah. So, because this is the, most people on in 5D are spiritual. Okay. They're spiritual people. And so, and the other thing is, if somebody has got a secret partner, they're not going to come on here live. They're not going to come on here live because they could get found out. So yeah, that was an idea. So let us know what you think. Write to us and let us know, okay, in the comments. And see, and if you want to be informed, and as I can later on then tell you when we're going to be doing this, then be part of it. Doesn't mean to say you have to be really serious, and it could be, you could be persuaded, put it that way. So we won't be having the traffic light system. Okay, I mean, if I have to, I'll do it on Zoom, because Zoom you can have more people, but we'll see how popular it is. So either way, it'll be going live on in 5D. So it'll be going live there. Yeah, so there's that. The other thing is, I was going to put a challenge out there. So I was thinking, we want to know what, some beautiful pictures in nature around where you live. So around where you live, you might have a really beautiful waterfall, or you might have a really lovely park, or some woodlands, or you always get some sort of animal that comes up to your door. I don't know, like a fox, tame fox, or something like that. I would like to get to know our in 5D family. I'd like to get to know you guys. I'd like to, and have a little insight into your life. So if anybody does want to send in any pictures, you can send them to the website psychically.net. You can send in pictures on there. Okay, and we can then get to know you lot. I'm not saying reveal where you are. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so this is all about kind of just your surroundings, the beauty of where you are, the spiritual side of things, or maybe it's a place of where you live, a place near to you. Okay, so I've also started up, it's called, on Fridays, it's called Professional Readings class. Okay, Professional Readings class. And this is where I help people who are really nearly ready to go professional, but they just need a little bit of help. They need a little bit of a leg up or confidence boost. And I've basically got together a series of classes that helps you to sort out how professional you look, or how to go from just being just somebody who does it to friends and family, to then being taken more seriously. Pricing, how to go about doing that, like formatting. Okay, so when you do a reading, do you just kind of like pull some cards, hope for the best, and then and that person then pays you some money? Will that person be absolutely happy with their reading or not? So if you are out there and you are in that position where you think, I'm just not sure how to actually launch myself, then that's what I've done. I've set up a class. It's on a Friday. Okay, it's the early hours of the morning on Saturday. So it's early hours of the morning in the UK. It's at 12 a.m. Okay, so it's 12 a.m. till 3 a.m. If we get a lot of interest in the UK, then obviously I'll set one up closer to English times. Okay, so please let me know if you are interested still. Okay, so it's 12 a.m. till 3 a.m. or 7, and that works out at 7 p.m. till 7 p.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. Pacific time, and that's for 3 hours. Okay, so that's on Fridays. If you can't make that, but you still would like the information, then you can send me the $6, and I will send it over to you. I will send you a link of that class. Okay, we've already done 3 classes. Okay, we've already done 3, so the next one will be 4. Okay, class number 4. But you know, it's really good, I feel. So it's helped a lot so far. And then they have a practice on doing readings for each other as well. Okay, in there. All right, so lots of new things starting up. Yeah, so let me know now your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will then see what their signs are going to go first. Okay, whether it's earth, fire, air, water, what is going to go next. So I've started up. Also, there's lots of starting up. So we've got about 2 weeks left of our psychic development on Mondays, and it's going to continue on. And this is the layout. This is what is going to be happening. Okay, so this is some of the classes that it's going to be for after that. Okay, so this will start on the 18th of September, another 20-week course. Okay, so it's the week 1 will be listening to your higher self, trusting and working with yourself and your spirit guides, blending your loved ones who wish to help, blending their energy with you and working with them. Week 2 will be book or paper readings, name calling and randoms. So book readings. So try it now. Grab a book, any book. Okay, just any book, not a cookbook, because that'd be silly, but just any book that's got kind of like paragraphs in and writing. Ask for a message from the universe. Ask for a message, and then open up the book, and then just jab your finger into a paragraph in the book, and then see if that doesn't give you a message. So yeah, so we're going to do book readings, paper readings. I'll explain on the day, name calling and randoms. Week 3, oracle, color and aura and intuitive readings. Week 4 is working with Egyptian energy, the gods, goddesses, and information coming from the ancients. Week 5 is tea leaf readings and candlemancy. Candlemancy is where you stir a glass of water, you get hot wax from your candle and you drop it in there while stirring it, and the wax then goes hard, and it gives you a little figure or some sort of shape. Now I have ruined it, but I have got pictures of it is Greg on his knees proposing to me is actually in this wax. It's when he's got his hair in the ponytail, and yeah, so I've actually got that in wax. I tried to put it in resin, and it just, yeah, so I missed that. So candlemancy is quite fun, and tea leaf readings. Then remote viewing, astral traveling, mediumship, knowing your power, manifesting and law of attraction, psychic detective, looking into cold cases, past life recall, Akashic records, loved ones, creating a sacred space to meet up with your loved ones, power animals and how to call on them with everyday life, connecting with your galactic friends and family, finding out how things are from their point of view, body scanning and healing, pendulums, crystal balls, scrying, transfiguration, premonitions and predictions, Atlantis recall, what really happened, happens. Oh, that's funny. Questions and answers with your spirit guides, live readings, donations coming from live readings, and those donations will go to you who are attending this group. So you can put all of your study and see how it portrays out there. So trance, semi-trance, lucid trance, and downloads. Clearing energy from people, objects, homes, soul rescue, and location clearing. So if any of those sound like something that you would like to do, please contact me on psychically.net, okay, and I will send you the Zoom codes. We still have two or three we still have 2 or 3 classes still running, okay, but each of them stand on their own and you can join in, okay. Yeah, you can still join in. Let me try and find them. Where are they? Here it is. Okay, what else is coming up? So we are on. Right, so last time we did mediumship with tarot last Monday. This Monday coming up, we'll be doing life purpose and career readings. So how to help somebody if they are looking for, you know, to find out their life purpose and careers, okay. And then week 20 is real-time readings, where they will ask to bring a friend, and they'll bring a friend, and you know that friend will have a reading with someone else in the group. So if each person brings one friend, then they can all have a practice on a real person. So that will be the end of this 20-week course, okay, and that will finish on the 11th of September, and then the next one will start on the 18th of September. Okay, so yeah, if you fancy that, fancy developing your psychic ability, it's at Mondays at 7:30 p.m. UK, and that's till 10:30 p.m. That's UK. That is 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, and it's £5, which works out as $6. $6. Okay, that's it, and it's pay as you go. So you can come to 1, 2, or whatever. Okay, one you can have any of those. Oh, so I wish I could do your classes. 3D job conflicts. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're on Patreon though, Greg, aren't you? So you can go on to, I don't know what level you are, but on 1111 that you can then go on to watch all the workshops, all the classes. They're all uploaded onto a Facebook Patreon page. So you can watch all of the classes. So you can just do it afterwards. So yeah, it's 1111. Yeah. All right. Enough chatting, Ali. Get on with it. I can hear you say. Who said it? Who said it? Was it you said it? Anyway, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Right. I'm ready with my pen, my Sharpie that my mum bought me instead of flowers. She said, would you like this lovely bunch of flowers to say thank you for taking me to the hospital for my appointment? I said, you don't need to pay me anything. But she said, no, I want to get you something. She said, would you like this lovely bunch of flowers? And I went, I'd rather have these Sharpies pens. And there was about a pack of 15 Sharpie pens. And so I had those instead. Oh, dear. Talk about practical. So, earth, fire, air, water. So I'm going to put mine down. I'm Pisces. I've got Libra rising and I've got Sagittarius moon. Greg is a triple Libra. I'm going to put my mum's down. I know she is a Pisces. Okay, so I'm putting her down as well. My daughter is a Scorpio and my other daughter is a Cancerian. Okay, so there you go. let's have a look and see what you guys are. So Hom is Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Thank you, Hom. Mary, the contrary, Libra, Taurus, Leo. Libra, Taurus, Leo. Perfect. Greg is Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, rising. Okay. Marejo, this sounds fun. Marejo does come to the classes, so she's doing very, very well. Her readings are just, just flow. They just flow. Yeah, we've done that one. Love Sharpies in all colours. Me too. Me too. My mum says, just how many pens do you need, Ali? How many pens do you need? She says, how many pens do you need? This is on my table, look. Just, and my nice glitzy, and this is where I hang my earrings. So I said, you can never have enough pens, Mum. Never. Stationery is my thing. I get very excited about stationery. I know, it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. Oh, that's okay, Greg. No problem. So Coxine. So Gemini and Aries. Thank you, Coxine. Here's our Von. Von also comes to Psychic Development. He's doing very well too. He's been off doing some painting and decorating. How is that going, Von? How are you doing with that? A bit of this and a bit of that is Pisces. Pisces. Okay, got you down. Lovely. Yeah. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. You can put your loved ones down as well if you want to. That's okay too. Let's jazz it up a bit. So Von, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer. Now Marejo had a very interesting point, okay, and I saw it on Facebook and I couldn't agree with them all. Every time I say Cancer, I always think to myself, it's not nice for Cancerians for that to be for them to have used that term for something that nobody wants. That that illness, nobody wants that illness, and yet they've so do you think that they were, because they've never liked astrology, have they, those nasties, those nasty people? They've never liked that. So are they trying to mess with people? They're trying to mess with people. Is that what they're trying to do? Because I reckon so. So we need to take back some of these wordings and make it ours. That's what we need to do. And say, up yours, Illuminati crap heads. Yeah. It isn't it's a subconscious. It has subconscious effects. I agree. I do agree. Yeah. I've always wondered why the words were the same. Yeah, Hom. It's not right. It's not right. But every time I'm thinking of Cancerian, I just think of crab. That's it. I think of the crab. I don't associate it with that. I associate it with the crabby. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but it's not on. Is it not on? Oh my goodness! We've only got one earth sign, and we've only got 4 fire signs here. That's unheard of. So we've got 11 air, and we've got 8 water. So we'll probably stay with that. I'm crabby sometimes. Oh, aren't we all? We can all be a bit crabby, I think. Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. So 8, 11, 4, and 1. Okay, so this is the lineup we're going to be doing. First, we're going to be doing the air signs. Second, we're going to be doing the water signs. Third, we're going to be doing fire signs. And fourth, we'll be doing earth signs. Now, I have done the earth signs first, okay? I have been doing those. I think last week, or one of the recorded ones that I was doing, I did earth signs first. They haven't been last, for a long time, okay? So, yeah, we're just rotating. It's holiday weekend, they're probably at barbecues. Yeah, maybe. It's quite low on numbers today, isn't it? But it's just us, and we're just having a giggle, and I'm good with that. Yeah. Put that over there. Put that over there. All right. So I'm going to be coming on and doing the I'm going to be doing the marathon reading soon. Okay, so that's where on the hour, every hour for 12 hours I do readings. So and they're £20. No, it's $20. No, £20 each. They're £20 each. And I'm going to be, let me set it in place now, so that we've got time to organise. I'm going to be doing it for the 16th of September. The 16th of September, okay? So that's going to be marathon readings. At the moment, I know it's just with me. I haven't even asked Greg, so if Greg wants to do it with me, he can. But yeah, so if anybody wants that, it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you've got a time slot in mind and you want to get in there early and put your name down, then you are welcome to do that. Yeah. Just very quickly sort out a table, just because insert, just bear with me guys, insert table, that, yeah, okay. Just a makeshift one. So yeah, does anybody want to get in there and have one of these time slots? It's a 30-minute reading. Yeah, 30-minute reading. And at the moment, I believe it's just with me. But if Greg wants to join in, then it will be with Greg as well. So it'll be 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and then we'll go from there. Okay, that's all set. I do love Word. It's just so quick and easy. Oh, there you are, my darling. I was just talking about you. I'm doing a marathon reading on Saturday the 16th, but actually you might still be away. But anyway, it's up to you. You don't have to let me know now. But if you want to do the readings with me, doing the 30-minute readings for £20 each. So yeah, I'm doing that on Saturday the 16th of September. Yeah. Are you having a good time with Brittany? Hi Brittany if you're there, and hi to Greg's friends if you're about. So I'm bartending that day, so it'll be with me. Oh, you'll have a wonderful time, love. good. Oh, here's a wonderful, wonderful support of Greg and I can't thank you enough, Lydia. Really, thank you so, so much. Just your, yeah, I just don't know what else to say to you. You take the words from me. Just thank you. Thank you. So Greg says a lot of subliminal messages in English language, especially good morning. Morning. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, I never even thought about that. Yeah. So, oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, let's take it back. Let's take it all back. All that they've tried to steal from us, numbers and things, you know, they've tried to say that certain numbers are bad, and it's like, no, they're not. They're just numbers. And you know, we're going to put in some positive numbers like 11 and 111 and 222 and 333. Yeah, we're going to put in all those and say bugger it to the others. Yes. So we may have had a special guest. They may or may not come in, but they've been sent the link. Okay. But if there's anybody else in the classes who wants to have a go at pulling some cards, you are welcome. Like Mareho. Mareho, would you like to come in, Mareho, and do some readings? She's very good, but she's a bit shy, so she needs some encouragement. So I can send you the link. Mareho. So let's start off. So we're going to, this is the order of today. Okay, so let me write down. So we're going to be doing, it's going to be Aquarius, then Gemini, then Libra, then Scorpio, then Pisces, and then Cancer Crabby. I'm going to say it like that, Cancer Crabbies. Then it's going to be Leo and Sag and Aries. Then after it will be Taurus, and then Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, so that's the order of our readings today. Okay, so we are going to start now. 4754. Okay, so I will try and remember to write down all of the numbers, so that if you don't want to listen to my jabbering and you know, telling you all the stuff that's going on, then you don't have to. You can just go straight to it. Okay, so we can do that. So I'm going to add into the readings some of these cards. They're called the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay, Greg has a deck of these. I was going to try on your marathon. Try going to try it on your marathon. Oh, that's different. That's different to this. That is yeah, that's just me doing the reading, so it's not the same thing. But you can do this. My tummy is super wonky for a couple of days. I'm in bed watching. Okay, that's no problem. But just know that I believe in you, Mareho. I really do. You know, your readings, if I thought for 1 minute that I thought it would be throwing you in the deep end, or anybody who I ask would be throwing people in the deep end and would make them go backwards with their encouragement, with their confidence, I wouldn't even ask. I really wouldn't. So all right, so let's go for it. Aquarius. Okay. All right. So got the date wrong last week. Sorry, I got the date wrong last week. It was last week's, not this. Okay, but maybe there was a reason why those match up with these, or there's 2 messages. Who knows? I have to trust the universe sometimes. I have to trust the universe. I love your jabbering. Oh, Maria, thank you. Okay, right, I'm going to tune in now. Okay, this is to start off with. Stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground. So this to me says it's plain and simple that if anybody is trying to bully you or anybody is trying to intimidate you in any way, this is all about standing your ground. I also believe that this is a message for everybody. And this is regarding what they're trying to do again with that pandemic. I'm just going to say it like that. So they're trying to do this again with all of their shutdowns and everything, okay? Stand your ground, people, okay? They are trying to roll out these things, and if nobody complies, they have to back down, okay? The only way they can do these things to us is if we say yes. That's the only way. So there's something obviously to do with that globally, but this is to do with Aquarius, as you know, in particular. Okay, so what can you do to make it clear? Do you get in an argument with anybody? I don't believe so. Would you be able to make your point in a very fair and very honest manner? Yes, that's what I believe is going to be happening for you. Okay. There's going to be a lot of patience and planning. Okay, so this is to do with new businesses. This is to do with anything that you need to have structure on. So if you want to do anything, to do something quickly sometimes makes us feel out of alignment with ourselves. Sometimes it can make us feel as if, you know, we can't achieve it. Okay, but if we do things enough, you know, and we plan enough, then things will be very successful. So that's going to be the start of the Aquarius, and probably the theme, I would say, that's going on with Aquarians. Okay, to start with. So let me just get my cosmic deck. So the deck I'm using here is called the Cosmic Deck by Norbert Loesch, and it is Loeche, Norbert Loesch, and I believe that they're probably the easiest deck to use if you are beginning to learn the tarot. Okay, if you're beginning to learn the tarot, that is what I would suggest you get, because the birth signs are all done for you. Okay, and that's sometimes the hardest thing to learn. Okay. Oh, thank you, Marie. So she may come in. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Even if you pick one card, really doesn't matter. Really, honestly, Marie. It's just nice to have energy, and it's nice to have somebody do this with me as well. So yeah, it was going to be Cherie, but I haven't heard from Sherry. So hello, Marie. Hello. Okay. So is that a new name here? Are you new here, Marie? If so, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, so Marie is Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay, so Aquarius. I'm going back to Aquarius now. Here we go. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of juggling of money. Now, I know that this is the usual, that we're probably all doing that a little bit, but I would say that this is more than usual. Okay, more than usual. There is somebody around you who is trying to take control or trying to help you to take control, because I'm feeling a dominance around this. Sometimes we can be quite dominant in our own self, though. Sometimes it's like, okay, so I need to make sure that this happens, and in order to do that, I've got to do this, then this, then this. And so that might be something that you know, is inside you, or it's somebody who is helping. Okay. There is a plan. I'm seeing some paperwork. I'm seeing lots of papers, and I can't find the right papers. I can't find what I need to find. How do I get that sorted out? So yeah, this is a bit. I'm feeling a bit stressed, and so I feel this is why they're giving you this. Okay, patience and planning. Okay, because there's something important coming up in your life, and I don't feel as if you're quite ready. You might think, oh, I know where that document is, or I know where that is, or, you know, but do you? Have you seen it in the last 5 minutes? Because sometimes those pixies come in and they move it. Okay, so they're saying that I would get organized earlier, and this will prevent this stress. Okay, it will prevent this stress. So that's kind of the beginning of the week. We then have walking on eggshells, and I feel as if I'm sick of walking on eggshells regarding this person or this situation. There is somebody who's just trying to, I feel, it's like draw away. It's like I want to draw away from this this silliness, these feelings of, you know, be careful what I say, it might upset that person, or I can't say it like that because this might happen, and blah de blah de blah de blah, and all of this stress and strain is not going to do anybody any good. Okay, and I feel as if it's like I've distancing myself. So that's what I feel. There's a decision on that. Okay, whether or not you've implemented it or not, though. Okay, so it could be that you haven't actually put that in motion, but that's the idea that you're going to have. It is about standing your ground. And what, see, I knew it. Look, and anybody who's come to my tarot lessons does know that that means boundaries in my teachings. The 5 of Swords is about putting up your boundaries, stand your ground. So isn't that wonderful that they are, you know, I said that they're going to be a theme, and I was just thinking just a little bit, and it's not, it's a big bit. Okay, so there's a little bit of boredom, I feel, from people around you who are just, they're just poking you, and they're just making you feel as though you have to be careful, you know, around certain people. I don't feel as if your energy is going to keep doing that. Okay, so then I see celebration. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing vibrancy. I'm seeing a lovely kind of energy where, you know, you've been through a lot, and you've got to that stage where you can look back and analyze your reactions, analyze your behavior, and analyze the way that you held yourself. Now, if you feel as though, you know, you've done a good job, then this is what I'm sensing. You're going to be actually verbalizing it. So that could be that you actually look yourself in the mirror and say, didn't we do well? We did really well. I'm so proud of us. Because we have to start talking to our inner children. Those inner children are the only things that is going to build up your confidence, because, you know, confidence building isn't going to come from just getting an just getting a compliment here and there from other people. You have to feel it. You have to own it. Okay. And so I feel as if that's what you're going to be doing at the end of this week, Aquarius. Hard work and determination. Okay, it's really, really strong. Okay, hard work and determination. And I feel Spirit are just saying, well done. You've done it. You've achieved more than you thought. Okay, so don't forget to compliment yourself. Okay. So that's what I see for Aquarius. So I'm going to put it in class chat, the invitation, or should I put it on here? So Lisa is in the chat. So hi, Lisa. Lisa's coming to Psychic Development. She's doing really well with the readings. Diane is also coming to Psychic Development, and Diane's doing amazing as well. So thank you for that compliment. Thank you. So do any of you girls want to come in here and pull some cards today? And welcome to Marie. She's new here. So thank you for joining us and joining our little family. So yeah, do any of you girls want to come in here? Because I will send you the link. I've got a tickly throat today. Right. Right, where are we now? We're going to Gemini now. Okay, Geminis. So have we got any Geminis in here? Or do you guys know any Geminis? Okay. Oh, let me write it down. I need to remember. 101. 101. Okay, so let's do some psychic tarot cards. These aren't really tarot, to be fair. They haven't got the right amount of cards. They haven't got any personalities cards in there. Okay, so they're a bit different. Gemini. Okay, so firm foundations. So firm foundations. Now, sometimes we have to, you know, it's like prepare. Make sure that we have everything organized. And that's similar to the energy of the last reading, isn't it? I mean, if you think about that, very similar cards, are they not? Patience and planning, firm foundations. So patience and planning create the firm foundations. So this does indicate that you have already set in place everything that needs to be set into place for things to run smoothly, for things to be as successful as they possibly can be. But this is a very good sign. So in these cards, I feel that the red here is linked with the base chakra. Okay, it's linked with the base chakra. So this is linked with your finances, it's linked with your career, it's linked with stability, your home. So this is what they're talking about, firm foundations there. Okay, and look at this, love begins. So, you know, some of you Geminis will be looking for love. So Marejo is on the cusp. I've got Marie who said that her ex is a Gemini. Okay, so I've also got a friend, Kim, who is also, she is a Gemini too. So love begins. So are you looking, Geminis, for somebody new? Are you looking for that really perfect partner? And I always say perfect partner rather than looking for a twin flame or looking for you know, a soulmate or something like that, because a perfect partner needs to come to you because you're meant to learn certain lessons, and sometimes you might need to, that perfect partner will be a twin flame, or it will be a soulmate. Okay, a soul connection. Okay, it will be those. But if, say, you haven't yet learned that lesson, that last lesson that needs to be learned, if you haven't done that, then there will be somebody coming along in your life who is there able to teach you that, you know, through experiences, maybe from a good relationship or not such a good relationship. Whatever it is, love begins. So there's something coming to you. Now, obviously, love comes in many forms. So for Geminis, if you are in a relationship, then sometimes that can mean a renewal or an added energy within your existing relationship. Sometimes that can be a new friendship, or sometimes that could be within an existing family member or friend, and you start to understand each other far better, and there being more of a happiness kind of within that. Okay, so a feeling of elation. All right, so yeah, so let's have a look and see if these cards don't match up as well, which would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay, so why am I surprised? Honestly, I've been reading the cards for 30 years. I shouldn't be surprised at the power of them. I really shouldn't. Okay. Let's tune in to lovely Geminis. They don't want me to stop shuffling. That's bizarre, isn't it? Okay. Right. So we've got setting up. This feels as though I've got to stand my ground. Okay, now I know that was the last reading, but that's exactly what that card means to me. Okay, and when I teach cards, that is what you'll get. So this is when you will defend yourself if you have to. Okay, so they're ready to defend themselves, but they'd rather not. They'd rather just everything just to drift on and it's all going to be fine. But I do feel as if that, you know, you are prepared for maybe a fallout, or you're prepared to maybe be dragged into a drama situation with friends or family, and all you want to do is work on the love energy, you know, begin to, you know, love, you know, this love people, love your family and friends, and keeping everybody in that love vibrational energy is sometimes harder than it seems. But this is saying that I will defend myself. So I don't want to be brought into it, and I don't want to be blamed for something that I don't feel is right. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely defensive energy. New beginnings. So this indicates ending and beginning of something that would normally come about. So you see what they're going to say with this, because these two cards are very prominent, very, very prominent. So if you're standing up for yourself and the change of energy, let's do the third card. Okay, so this indicates, sometimes I've never, you know me, I can usually read any cards together and they're fine, but these three cards have thrown me a bit, so I'm just going to have to maybe split it into three sections here. So okay, standing up for yourself, I'm not backing down. There is an okay, there has been a split, there's been a relationship split within either somebody in the family or friendships. I feel as if there's drama around that. I feel that you're trying to stay mutual or coming away from it. You don't want to get involved. I'm sensing that there has been anger or upset also around, and this is also something that really doesn't create good energy as well. It really doesn't. And yeah, how do you get out of a situation that you know that you're probably going to get dragged into? So I feel as if it's about kind of, you know, standing up for yourself, really. But yeah, there has been. So I'm not predicting a split. I'm going to make that perfectly clear because I don't like doing that. Okay, so but there has already been a breakup or a big argument within the family. Okay, and it's like where people have kind of wanting people to join sides, wanting kind of people to, you know, you've got to see it from my point of view. No, you've got to see it from my point of view, and back and forth and back and forth. I'm feeling that. Okay, so that's the beginning of the week. So by the middle of the week, I'm seeing that there are children around or young people feeling naive and feeling very sensitive. And I'm sensing that your psychic intuition is going to be coming in, Geminis, and going to be saying, hey, this needs to be sorted out. We can't get into this sort of energy in front of the children, or you can see that this is not the time, or this is upsetting for this person. Okay, so I do feel as if there is a bit of drama here. Doesn't have to be that it is directly yours. Okay, this can be just around you. Okay, can be just around you. Okay, so we do have the Sun card to finish off the week. Okay, so things will be better. You do have the Child there. Okay, so things will be better. But there has, at the end of the week, you're going to find out that there's one person who has been stirring up this whole situation, linking to the friends or family situation. There is one person who has been speaking out and has been enjoying the gossip. Okay, so that's somebody who is going from camp to camp to camp and drip feeding, kind of, oh, she said this, oh, I don't want to say anything, but that's what they said about you. And it's like just stirring up the pot there. But I do feel as if that person is going to be exposed for what they're doing, okay, from causing that. So the answer to this is, I feel as if this is a bit of a warning. And this is about the firm foundations. Know who you are. Okay, and if you do know who you are, then you know that you don't need to be listening to gossip, or getting other people drawn into situations that don't need to be. So yeah, I think that can be avoided. I want to see if there's another timeline for this. Okay, now I've given the warning. Okay, let's see if we can change that up. Okay, so I do this sometimes, okay, because sometimes there's more than one timeline. That's a timeline we don't like. So yeah, let's see if there's another. All right, let's have a look. Now I've told you kind of that is a potential. We'll see if we can change it. Can't always, maybe. Same card. Just one of the same cards. Okay, so I feel as if there is massive changes. That's something we can't get out of. So massive changes. Okay, we do have some money. Okay, I'm seeing new money, new amount of money, and that could be why we're arguing. Okay, there could be some arguing because of money, because somebody is reacting differently about money. Okay, and I'm seeing to do with security and feeling secure. Okay, somebody from the past coming back into your life, or people that you may have not communicated with for quite some time will be back in, and there will be communications. I feel as if I've been holding my emotions back, and then all of a sudden they're back on the surface. Emotionally, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about my feelings and about why I feel the way I do. Okay, because all of these feelings are back up. So it is still dramatic, but it doesn't have to be as bad and unorganized as that last timeline. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which means turn of events. Okay, we have got money coming in, but then we've got spending it. Okay, so it's money coming in and then it's going on something. So it's like, say if you got a loan for a mortgage, it's like, well, yeah, it looks as if it's wonderful to see it in your bank, and then it just goes to the mortgage company or whatever you're buying. Okay, so yeah, I've got wrapping up in cotton wool as well. Protection energy, protecting yourself, protecting your assets, and making sure that you're the one in control. Okay, so yeah, big things still happening, but definitely a better timeline. So the lesson of that is about gossip. Okay, that is what that's saying. It's about gossip, and about sometimes it can cause terrible situations. Okay, and it can also be try not for you to get into that gossip as well. So somebody might tell you something and you're thinking, oh, I think I should go and tell the other person about that, and it's like, it's not the idea to do that. It's not a good idea. Okay, so there you go, Geminis. I wish it could be fluffy and wonderful, but sometimes they're just not. So I know I've done one for Greg, and it's like, thanks for mine, love. It was great, and it wasn't that nice. So it's, you know, it just happens. It does. Okay, so let's move on quickly to Libra. Okay, so Libra. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was 2 weeks ago, and and there was some disruption and things, wasn't there? So, and yeah, it wasn't so nice there. But so Greg says it's Libra time, yay! So Morejo says, indeed, I'm learning. It's not my opinions, it's my guides giving the information. It's true. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So I got a phone call from a good friend the other night. He'd got on a new phone, took 2 years for him to find my number, past friend showing up. Yay. It does happen. These things do happen. And I do trust my guides. I trust that they give the information and it's correct. And there's always a message in there for whoever's listening. Okay, my guides deliberately add that in. So, all right. Okay, Libra. Let's see what John Holland wants to tell you. Okay, let's have a look. Obstacles and challenges. I'm sorry, love. I am sorry. I really am. Obstacles and challenges. Let's see what the other card is. Trapped in fear. Okay. So I'm going to get on and read the cards and see what this means, okay? And I'll channel through what they're trying to say. Okay. So this isn't always directly to the person, okay? This is some... Look. Sigh. See, I can't help it. I can't help it what comes up. So sometimes this can mean that there is somebody that you really care about or is in your life at the moment who you're seeing is trapped in fear, okay? And they are going through obstacles and challenges, and it's right in front of you. So therefore it's in your reading, it's in your life, because it's a big thing, okay? And so sometimes it isn't you directly, but there's other times that it is. And so if you feel as if you're not living your best life, or you're not going for your dreams, you know, achieving more than you are now, if you feel as though it's like, I know I should be on a different pathway and, you know, I'm just not, or I know that I'm supposed to be doing this and I'm not, you know, so sometimes it's about giving yourself a kick up the bum, because we see the obstacles word more than we see the challenges. Okay, are obstacles challenges? Why do we have to call them a negative? You know, challenges. Okay, are you trapped in fear and you're not going for it? You're not doing what you are supposed to be doing. So let's have a look what the cards want to say. All right, so Okay, so this is the 4th to the 10th of September. Okay, so I've got your spirit guides are very, very close to you at the moment. They really are with you, blending with you. We do have the challenges card. I mean, the seven of wands is always my challenges card, and if that isn't trapped in fear, I don't know what is. So isn't that just saying exactly what those cards are? Okay, so this is I'm feeling trapped, and that's usually just because you're scared of something, and that is the challenges. Come on, then, universe, bring it on. I'm ready for you. So yeah, I feel that the beginning of the week, the difference is saying that your guides are there, supervise your team. So say you feel as if you're all a little bit all over the place, you don't quite know what you want, or you think this is good for you, but you're just not sure, and this and this. So because of all of that, your guides can't help you. It's like, well, what do you want from us? What do you need? It's like, so sometimes we have to say, okay, let me slow down, let me simplify my life. What is it that's going to make me happy? Okay, so it's this is what's going to make me happy. So what do I have to do in order to get that happiness? So put it in stepping stones, and sometimes those stepping stones might be small ones, okay, little ones, so that it's not such a big leap. Okay, so stepping stones, but you're still going forward. So set yourself little challenges for the day, and set yourself big challenges for the week. So the little challenges then add up to that big one. Okay, because your guides need organizing. They need to know, what do you want? And if you're going round and round in circles, then sometimes there's a need to get things moving on. Now, you may be actually sitting there talking to somebody else and saying these things to them. And if it is a big thing in your life, that's why it's come up in your cards at this time. Is it somebody who you love very much, and you're seeing them not going further with their goals? What is that? What is going on there? So the middle of the week, there is a strong authoritative character. I'm seeing a need of, it's like addressing this authority, or dealing with that person in authority. It's like, I've got to get the paperwork done, or I've got to get this done, or I've got to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so it's all about form filling, documents, legalities, okay, official things. So that could be, tickets. It can be, filling in the right forms. They just keep saying this. Sometimes we have to be selfish and say, I'm doing this because I need to do this. I need to look after myself. I need to make sure that I am, safe and secure. That's what you're needing to do. And sometimes that means that it's taking your energy away from someone else, somebody that you are trying to look after and care for. But sometimes we have to save ourselves first before we can then save someone else. And I feel this is one of those times. This is one of those. And, sometimes we can make excuses, and we can avoid doing what we know we should do. Okay. And this is your guide saying, come on, let's sort this. Okay. And then we're seeing traveling. I'm seeing traveling, organization. I'm seeing getting where you want to go. I feel that sometimes, we have to, if life is paused, if life is kind of on hold for any length of time, it gives us a chance to reevaluate actually what we're doing and where we're going in life. And if what we're doing isn't really fulfilling us, then it's a chance for us to maybe rethink or look into another thing. I've just thought about this, actually. I wonder if this might mean about the lockdowns. Look, that could mean the lockdowns too. So yeah, I feel that we all need to be talking as much as possible about the fact that they're trying to do this, but we don't have to comply. Okay, so I feel that it's like as many people can stand up and say no, then the power is within us. So yeah, I'm seeing decorating as well around somebody. Decorating, I'm seeing choosing different paints and really taking a bit of a risk, or being a bit more flamboyant than normal. And it's like I'm enjoying moving about my space. So there's somewhere, I mean, I know I've just done it, but there is definitely somebody else doing this, moving everything about. And it's to do with the chi energy and changing the chi energy in your space, where you sit, where you are. And I'm seeing organizing that as well. So yeah, I feel as if some things are on hold. You've got chance now to look to see, is this what I want? Is this good for me? Or if it isn't good for me, then what do I do to change it? Okay, and the universe is saying, this is your challenge. Okay, get on with it. Get on with it. Don't talk about it, just do it. So yeah, it's no good being stagnant if you're then moaning about nothing changing. Okay, sometimes we have to change it. So there you go. That's what I see for Libras. It's not too bad. I mean, not too bad. Okay, hi Janet. Good to see you here. Hello. It's been a long time, Janet. Well, it seems a long time since we've seen you here. All right, so we're going to be doing water signs now. Okay, water signs. Let me get I like to record these for my family because we're all water signs. That's okay, my darling. Quick drink. So if there is anyone who wants to pop in and do readings with me, let me know. Let me know and I'll put it in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat anyway. There it is, if anybody wants to. Yep. All right, Scorpios. Scorpios, this is the 4th to the 10th of September, 2023. Okay, see what the John Holland cards are going to say. Okay, so we've got emotional loss. Sometimes we have to remember what we have got in our lives, but also to honor what we haven't got. So sometimes it is a time to remember the people that were very close to us. And sometimes we have to say, I've got to let the others go. Okay, whether that be grief or whether that be people falling out or drifting out of our lives. It's still quite raw sometimes, and we have to kind of honor it. We can't just say, oh, that doesn't matter, or oh, that was in the past. It's like, yeah, but it's all part of our journey, and it was a huge learning curve. And yeah, so it's just about honoring the losses as well as the positives. Okay, let's see what else they want to say. Recognition and reward. Okay, recognition and reward. So sometimes you know, it's a lovely feeling when someone says, you did a brilliant job there. I was so impressed with you because, or this is something good because, you know, I can't believe that, you know, you achieved it with all of that was going on. So just little things that mean so much to us. Accept it and honor it and tell your inner child, we did good. Okay, so give your inner child some positivity as well. It's really important. Okay, so let's have a little look and see what the cards say now. Okay, 4th through to the 10th of September. Here we go. All right, so someone around you, it's like they promised, yes, I'll do this for you, or, you know, things will be better because, or, you know, don't worry, you know, I'm here for you. And, you know, and then you find that they're not. You then find that, hold on a minute, well, where were you? You know, you said things would be better, but you've gone back to your old ways. And so, you know, this is difficult. It's a difficult time when we are trying to be as positive and upbeat as we possibly can be. So, you know, sometimes we can then go into we can go into withdrawing away and then not asking anyone for any help. And sometimes that isn't the best plan, because then we can get into, you know, depression. We can then tell other people, you know, that we are not worthy. Does that make sense? Of helping. So yeah, that's a fine line we are treading. So say somebody has let you down, somebody hasn't been there for you, or, you know, you feel as though, you know, it's all about you standing up for you, being you know, the strong one, and nobody else is around you. So yeah, it's like, just honor the fact that it was nice to be able to look after. Okay, it was nice to be able to look after the people around you. And so what that person wasn't around, it's their loss, not yours. So, you know, so yeah, I feel as if there's a big kind of learning curve going on at the beginning of the week for Scorpios. I'm also seeing a bit of boredom and restlessness as well, and feeling as though I need something exciting to happen in my life. I need to kind of work out, you know, what I want to do in order to bring back that excitement. So without, you know, causing too much disruption to the people around you, because I really feel as though there is, you know, when everybody else's lives are quite good because of your commitments, because you are, you know, being careful and, you know, organizing everything so that everybody else is looked after. But sometimes it's like, but where do I fit in? So I do feel as if you are doing a little bit of juggling around with your time and with just making different arrangements, because there is a boredom there, and you don't want this boredom to get to a point where, you know, you feel then resentful. Okay, you don't want to feel resentful for not having you being put you know, forward, at least sometimes. Okay, so I feel as if this is about organizing of your time, and taking at least one day or one afternoon where it's just for you. Okay, there's a strong feeling there. Okay, so I'm seeing some travel plans, okay, turning up around the middle of next week for you, organizing something to do with travel. So this is about a holiday, it's about a getaway, okay, and I feel as if I'm penciling it in to a diary. I'm penciling it in, so it may not be set in stone, but it is being, you know, looked into, okay, finding out financially where you stand on that and whether or not you can maybe afford that. I'm also, I mean, this may be actually a big holiday as well, because I feel as if I'm planning it for the following year and we're chipping away at it. Does that make sense? Something to do with putting money by, and then going. So I feel as if it's something that is, yeah, bigger than normal. You've got somebody around you who's very funny, very sarcastic. This person has got Aquarian energy. Okay, got my, this is the Aquarian in this card, because this is the zigzag. I don't know if you can see that in his cravat there. It's just there. But this is what I mean by these are done for you. That's the Scorpio. So we've actually got the Scorpio there. So they're done for you. So there's somebody around you who does make you laugh. This person has got a quirky personality, quirky sense of humor. I feel that sometimes they don't take life very seriously when perhaps sometimes they should. This person loves you very much. I just looked down and Elizabeth Namaste said love, 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 love. So just as I said that was there. So yeah, they have still got a bit of a sting in their tail, but then so have you. Okay, so I do feel as if sometimes you can, you know, if you feel as if they're rejecting you, you tend to reject them right back. Okay, and sometimes that gets into a circle of events that aren't so good. Okay, so yeah, I feel as if, you know, just be aware that you don't have to get into that to-ing and fro-ing kind of feeling, and maybe communication lines need to be open a lot better, okay, between you before you start to do the rejection thing. But yeah, I feel as if there is this sarcasm and, you know, teasing energy is around the holiday. Okay, and I feel as if one person is probably more serious than the other person in regard to going on that holiday. Okay, so at the end of the week, I'm seeing something to do with children, motherhood, nurturing. Okay, so, you know, if you are in a family unit like that, I'll give you that prediction, but I'm going to do another prediction for people who aren't in that situation and give you another one. So for those people who are in a family, I am seeing appointments, okay, health appointments, appointments for well-being. I'm seeing organizing of forms or documents, okay, because I feel as if I'm writing out these documents, more like typing now with all this online everything. But I do feel as if I've got to get organized. I need structure, okay, or I'm putting everything into a structure, okay, organization, fitting it all in, okay. There's a lot of that feeling there. Okay, there can be a pregnancy announcement as well, or an announcement of somebody wanting a baby or wanting to try as well. We have the Empress card there. It can mean that someone announces that they are pregnant, and that's where the doctor card comes in. Okay, it can be that. All right. So for those people who don't have, say, a partner, maybe are not looking to have, you know, family and babies, then this would work out to be an interview for a job or a meeting to do with a job. This job is going to be exactly right for you, because we have, you know, structure, we have finances. Everything is ripe and ready. So think about things coming to fruition, things being very fertile regarding money, work, regarding your career. Okay, so these cards look very, very good regarding searching for jobs, finding the right pathway for you financially, getting what it is that you've asked the universe for. That would be a big yes. Okay, linking with those cards at the end there. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Scorpios. Okay, let's move those. Okay, let's go back to the messages. So Janet said this is for her daughter and her mum. Okay, And no Fox. Hi, Ali, missed you. Such a surprise. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it's good. That's good. They were really good last week and applied to last week as well as Karen ever. It needed to, didn't it? Because the dates were, yeah, a bit wonky. Bit wonky, yeah. Hello for Loco Coco. I love that. So good. And Elizabeth, namaste. Love, love, love. Yeah, back at you, Elizabeth. All right. So let's go over to Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. So that was for my daughter Rhiannon. Okay, the Scorpio. And this one is for myself and my mum. And obviously anyone else who is Pisces too, or has Pisces in their charts. Remember, I do add in there everything else, messages for everybody else as well. So I do add that in. I joined your In 5D family today. Yay! Oh, that's lovely. Is that Greg's Patreon? The In 5D. We're meeting up, all of us, on Greg's Patreon. So if you want to join Greg's Patreon, go to patreon.com/in5D. We're all meeting up, having a video chat. That's this coming Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll be there, probably put in some cards for everyone if they want one. Yeah, so okay, so let me concentrate now for Pisces. Right. Okay, the waiting game. Okay, so it is, I think this applies to all of us, doesn't it? That we're all waiting for the monetary system to change. We're waiting for, the negative powers to be removed and the positive powers to get in. We're all waiting for that, aren't we? We're all saying, it's about time that the evil from this world, who are controlling this world, goes and does one and gets what they deserve, as in being locked up, because there's a lot of criminal activity, okay, going on with these elites. So the waiting game is can apply to lots of different people in lots of different areas. And I do feel this one, think about how it fits you, okay, you as an individual, okay, feel the card, feel the energy. Sometimes we have to, it's like, you've got to be patient. It's like, I don't even like the word patience. But if we feel as if we're waiting for something, it's a bit like waiting for a kettle to boil. The more times we watch it, the longer it's going to be. So sometimes it's about filling our lives with other things that distract us and allow things to unfold the way that they are supposed to. Okay, so authority. Look at these two cards. I love the sarcasm here. Okay, so the waiting game and authority. So we're waiting for nice authority to come in, and that's what we're waiting for. So, but what does it mean to you? What does that mean to you? Let us know in the chat. What do those two cards mean to you? The waiting game and authority. Okay, I'd like to know your interpretation of those for yourself. Okay, so is there somebody in authority? Is there a boss that is breathing down your neck, or is there links around, I don't know, government energies and stuff like that? What is going on? What does it mean to you? Okay, let's have a look now at the rest of these cards while you guys, I'll come back to your comments in a moment. Okay, so So stepping onto new ground. Now this feels as if there is going to be a positive change linking to money. They're talking about having to step forward in order and take a bit of a chance in order for something else to happen that's good. So sometimes we have to, you know, put ourselves out there in order to get, you know, the attention, or in order to put something right. And I'm just seeing there being a bit of pressure. I'm seeing there being some nervous energy. Okay, for some of you this will be training linking with a job, linking with work. Sometimes this will be the fact that you're needing to learn some new skills in order for your present job to so that you can get perhaps promotion, or you can get a pay rise if you learn more, or if you get something extra. Sometimes stepping forward when other people are not, can single you out for, you know, I'm taking on more pressure. Okay, but I just feel as if this isn't a bad thing because of the cards with it. Okay, we do have the emotional, it's like an emotional roller coaster. So, you know, this means that it can be overwhelming, but you know when it's the right thing to do. And this to me says and feels the right thing to do. Okay, is I'll go for it. I won't hold back. I'll go for it. Okay, and the overflowing of emotions that then brings. Sometimes also I'm seeing, you know, having to make some emotional choices, and this is for our family or for our friends, having to make those choices, you know, and you know, each time we think of another person, we're like, well, that is kind of putting pressure on me, but then I stepped up and said, okay, you know, what do I do about that now? You know, is this going to be too much? So I feel as if you're analyzing and feeling, I don't want to take on too much, but something's telling me that I need to step up. Something's telling me I need to push myself. Okay, and the universe is also saying, I think that's the right thing to do. You're listening to that correctly. Okay, because look at this card. Then you get that feeling of, I know me. This is who I am. And I'm honoring myself. Okay, it's a good thing. And there has been a lack of finances, or a dip in your finances, which is why you need to step forward financially, or to start earning a bit of money. A bit of extra money needs to be coming in, and sometimes the universe makes you in, you know, makes things to be in a crappy situation financially, so that it pushes you to get up there and to do it, and to earn that extra money, and to go for it, and to step out of your comfort zone. And I feel that that is definitely something that they are talking to you about. It's going to be very, very good. Now, of course, you're going to battle with yourself. Of course, you're going to say, I'm not ready, or I'm not worthy, or I can't do it because. Okay, sometimes we can do these things, but then there's an inner knowledge that just won't give up, that says you have the wisdom. So feel the difference. Stop the panic, center yourself, and be honest. The universe is talking to you. There's something in The Sound of Freedom, the film, and it's in the UK right now. So if anybody's watching this, please go and watch The Sound of Freedom. It's at every cinema at the moment. Okay, I'm going to be going with my mum, but then I'm going to be arranging a really big cinema experience for me and whoever wants to come. But this is it's amazing. But there's something in this film that says, when God talks to you, you have to listen. And that's a very poignant part of the film. So I do feel as if God energy, and call it, you can call it universal energy, call it anything you want, but that's talking to you. What is it talking about? What is it asking of you? Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles here is saying we're unlocking new doors and we're about to walk in. Money is just around the corner for you. And sometimes when we take that leap of faith, financially things get better, but it takes strength. It takes courage. Okay. This indicates there being kind of this bubbly energy. And I feel as if, you know, being having fun. Look, you can't make this up. Look, that's the Pisces card there. You got the fish. That's the Pisces card. Okay, the Queen of Cups is Pisces. Sometimes we kind of can be 1 minute be very assured and say, yes, I'm doing this. Yes, I'm doing this. And the next minute we're going, oh, I don't think so. Or I'm not sure. Or I'm not sure. So sometimes that can happen. Okay. Yeah, but I feel as if I am being very, my determination and my bubbly self is making things happen. Okay. Yeah, this is a very powerful week for Pisces. I've got to say, very powerful. Okay. So there you go. Pisces. Okay, so banners. So let's go to Crabbies. Let's go to Crabbies. In fact, I'm going to call them Crabby Lovelies. There you go. That's what we're going to call them. Crabby Lovelies. Yeah, we're not calling them that anymore because that associates with a bad illness. And so we had this conversation earlier. If you're only just watching this, we had this conversation. Marejo brought this up. It's like, you know, we don't like being called that. You know? Yeah. So anyway, we're not that anymore. So, oh yeah, I've done that one. So sorry. Okay, so Marejo is waiting for some relief. Okay, so yeah, so we said, what are you waiting for? Okay, all right, so let's go into this now. Let's go for the other banner. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be doing Cancerians. So let's have a look at the John Holland cards. Oh, so this is for my other daughter, Megan, my beautiful Megan. She was at Chesington today. It's like a bit of a, it's kind of got like a zoo, but it's also a theme park as well. So they were there today. All right, partnerships and alliances. So there are going to be some people coming into your life who are going to be there to help you. This is it's like thank you universe moment. You know, it's like you've put that out there, you've asked for you to have some help. The universe has set you up and put somebody directly in front of you that says, hey, I'm here to help, or I can do this for you, or we can help each other. You can help me with this and I'll help you with that, and it's all good. Okay, but there's going to be alliances being made. Okay, and triumph. Okay, so triumph is achievement. I've done it. Congratulations. Okay, things are looking up. Things are looking, you know, it's like celebration, like celebration. So yeah, it can be a birthday, but I feel as if it's more than a birthday as well. So yeah, it's more than that. So yeah, this is saying you got what you asked for. You asked for it, and here we're just bringing it to you. Okay, this is what you manifested maybe 3 months ago. It usually works in threes, so either 3 weeks or 3 months ago you manifested this with your mind, with your energy. You put it out there. Hey guys, I need this. Okay, thank you universe for bringing that to me, and then here it is now. Okay, so how lovely is that? Okay, let's have a look and see what else we got. Okay, so we've got some travel plans. Okay, and once again, this is like go, go, go. Nothing's stopping you. There are no obstacles in your way. It is just a straight run through. Okay, don't listen to yourself saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. This is saying ignore that. We're going to put that right behind that card, and we're going to say we can do that, and we will do that. Absolutely, we will. The magician said, of course you can. You've got all the tools here to make that work for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need, this is what you have got here. Okay, you can see the pentacle, the cup, the sword, and the wand. You've got the magician. These miracles can happen, okay? And that is what it's saying. It's going to be starting off with some feeling of, I can't possibly expect to do that or expect to have that. And it's like, boom, there it is. Absolutely, there it is. So we've got some challenges, okay, that are coming up in the middle of the week. Challenges is to do with a relationship. I'm seeing a little bit of one-sidedness, like one person is putting more effort in than the other. This may actually be a little bit of payback, because I feel as if it's like perhaps the last week it was the other way round, and this week it's this way round. So it's a bit like it goes one week it's this, 1 week it's that. So there is a need to get the right balance back in this relationship, whether that be a love life relationship or whether that be a friendship or a family member. But either way, it's like, you know, we can't keep doing this. Because it's just not making either of us very happy. This is the challenge that we are being set at the moment. Love is around, so you can actually achieve this through love, through a need to be thankful for what you have, for gratitude energy. If you can live in that energy and feel that energy for both of you, or for the group of you who have been going through this power struggle kind of energy, you will be able to, you know, get back into a balance. Okay, you will be able to do that, but you know, this is your challenge at this time. But we do have the celebration of love, and you know that this, you know, this is the outcome of the week. I mean, look, you've got alliances and partnership and triumph. So, you know, it will all happen. We've got an appointment coming up here, an appointment, and this feels as if it's sudden. It's a sudden appointment, or out of the blue, you're being called, or out of the blue, they're saying, hey, come and do this, or would you like to do this, or what are we going to do with that? It's linked to wishes and dreams. It's linked to something really lovely, okay, like fulfilling something like you've always wanted to achieve or have. So yeah, like winning something, or getting getting payback for something good. Yeah, so yeah, look out for a nice little windfall or a nice little earner, you know, coming your way, you know, surprise. Okay, that's kind of the energy I've got when I look at those cards from John Holland as well as everything else. So yeah, to me it just feels, it feels like out of the blue, but it's linked to the past. Okay, they're saying it's out of the blue, but it's linked to from the past. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I see for our lovely crabby lovelies. Okay, stopping my recording. So yes, looks good. Looks good. Okay, get my little piece of paper out. So we are now going into the fire signs now, guys. We're halfway through, so we're going into the fire signs. So this will be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then we will do the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so lovely Leos. Now this is Greg's daughter. She is a Leo, so hi Brittany. This is for, yeah, and someone else was a Leo, and I said I'll do a shout out to Leos. I can't remember who it was now. It's like I promised that I would, so shout out to that person who I promised I would. Okay, Leos. 2. I've done that. Right, let's see. Okay, how are you all doing in the chat there? Are you all okay? If anybody feels like pulling any cards as well from wherever they are and just putting it in the chat, that would be great. That's okay, Maria. All right, Leos, lovely, lovely Leos. Balance. Okay, and 11. The power number that you'll be looking for a lot is 11. Okay, balance. Trying to get the right balance in your life, trying to get the right work, rest and play. Okay, have you got enough of equal amounts of that? You know, and if not, how are you going to get that? You then have the material and spiritual prosperity card. Okay, so again, work, rest and play, material, spiritual and prosperity. Okay, so being rich in many ways sometimes isn't necessarily the same as having monetary wishes, but it still means that we are in that gratitude energy. And I feel most of the time, you know, the spiritual in 5D family are living in that energy of gratitude, being so just mindful of what it is that we have and the energy of that. But there are times that we are allowed to be a little bit annoyed about not getting more or not getting what it is that we really do need. And you know, I sometimes when I'm doing my readings and people say one of my questions is, when am I going to meet my my soulmate, my partner? And I said, well, manifest them. Don't wait. Manifest them. Make it happen. Decide that that's what you're going to do, and then do it. You know, sometimes we've got to somehow put ourselves in that powerful energy, that power energy, put it in that and say, I can do this. You know, I don't have to wait for spirit to make this happen, because you know it is you know it is doable. Okay, it really is doable. I'm trying to find the right balance, the banner, because some of these banners are not right. They've got old details on it, I'm seeing going past, because Greg now hasn't got the offer anymore of that. But so I think this is the better one. Yes. I'll get there in the end with all the banners. I'll just use all of them. Okay. Yeah, so work, rest and play. Manifest what it is you want. If you want a new job, thank you, universe, for my new job. It's perfect for me. The money is especially wonderful. It makes us very wealthy, very happy. Okay, so you know, want a new car. Thank you, universe, for my new car. It drives like a dream and is very affordable and very reliable. Okay. Thank you, universe, for my new home. I love it very much. The location is perfect. My neighbors are perfect. It's got exactly what I need and what I desire. Okay. So and start that as a mantra. Okay, just have it as a mantra, you know, over and over. Just keep chanting it. Okay. You know, the power of our mind and our energy. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at Leos, lovely Leos. All right. Wanting everything to be perfect, wanting everything to be just so. And you know, when sometimes we know we're asking for too much, we're expecting other people to have the same principles as we do. You know, sometimes it's like, have you got more time on your hands than they have? Are they in pain and they can't do what you do? Are you being a bit too harsh because you feel as if what you feel are priorities are not their priorities? So I feel as if it's something to do with judgment energy is coming in here. Are you feeling as if you are being judged because maybe you are not being taken, there's no consideration for what you're going through or what you're feeling, and so I feel that there's a lot of this there's a lot of this kind of harsh feeling, and there's a need for that, more of the gratitude. I feel that's why we got those two cards. Keep the balance. Okay. Keep the balance, and then I believe if we get the balance, then we do have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, that comes naturally then. So somebody who is got a bit of OCD, OCD kind of like, I want it done my way's the best way and all of that. Okay, that may be too much for you, or it might be, or your way might be too much for them. Walking on eggshells, that creates, when we start judging or we start trying to get other people to do things our own way, sometimes that can cause that walking on eggshells. So you wonder why people can't relax around you when you have criticized them, or when you have asked them a certain question that comes with a bit of judgment. So you could be walking around this and watching maybe family members walking on eggshells between each one of them, and you're the one that's trying to calm things down. You're the one that's trying to help other people to not to not do this. My guides are kind of talking over me. They're getting very excited about what they're saying. I feel that this is a message for everybody at times. What our principles are not necessarily what other people's are. So it's like they're saying, take people as you find them, and try not to put your standards on them. They are doing the best that they can under their own circumstances. It's only if they ask you for help or guidance that you can then come in with that. Other than that, it is up to them. There is somebody who is letting you down, and I feel like there's this person is saying, oh, I can do that for you, or leave that to me. I will take care of that, and then it doesn't happen. And I'm really sensing that this has got to you this time, that this person who is usually always there isn't. And yeah, so it's like, what do you do about that? How do you get past that feeling? Okay, so by the middle of the week, there's a new energy rushing in then. This new energy of, going from feeling a bit scratchy, feeling a bit prickly, or other people around you feeling prickly, going from that and back into tranquility, bliss, harmony, going with the flow. Okay, so again, I bet you there's another timeline that could appear in the beginning of that week. That's not the best timeline that you could be concentrating on. So if you know that you have got a tendency to judge, or if there's someone close to you who has a tendency to judge, sometimes we can block it before it goes anywhere. So if someone's about to criticize, then it could be, hey, let's give them a break. They've got a lot on their plate, or I wouldn't be doing that either if I was them. I'd be more concerned about this. So sometimes we have to stand shoulder to shoulder with somebody who may be feeling a bit bullied or a bit overpowered, and that will transfer the energy onto a good timeline. Okay. So yeah, because by the middle of the week, I'm seeing study, I'm seeing learning, I'm seeing inspiration that leads to, learning what it is that you need to learn. So this is obviously emotionally learning, but this is also, study maybe on YouTube, studying something that you really want to do, or it could be study, or it can be, they're talking about spiritual enhancement. So don't be surprised if you're not going to be putting more of your own spiritual lessons out there. Okay, because I feel sometimes you're getting messages, Leos, you're getting these messages, but you're not giving them out, you're not telling other people. And I'm hearing you kind of going, I knew that was going to happen, or I should have said something, because but I do feel as if this is going to really start to boost up, and I feel that you're going to be more likely to say something now. You are breaking free from that structure or mold that says you're not allowed to do that, or don't do that because you might be laughed at, or whatever. You're breaking out of that. You're saying, well, bugger it, I just want to be me, and if that's how if that's what I feel, then I'm going to say it. Okay. So it's about, how is that going to be put to someone else, put to that person? Is that person going to feel happy? Is it going to brighten up their life? Is it going to help them in any way? Is it in that person's best interest? And if that is the case, then I would say, yeah, bring it out, bring that message out. Okay, so I'm seeing keys opening new doors. So if there's anybody who's waiting to move, then I'm seeing the shift. Okay, there has been a battle, or there will be something that is battling at the end of the week that could be putting some delays on it. But I do feel as if it will eventually move on. Okay, but there will be a bit of a delay at the end of this week, around the 10th of September time. It's how you deal with that block or that battle as to how much it affects you, and how much of a problem it then continues to be. And I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes the universe puts into your life a few tests to say, let's see if they can stay in the gratitude energy now. Okay, it's a cruel joke sometimes, but sometimes that's what they do. Okay, so this is a learning curve. This is a university. This isn't what we think it is. We think it's very serious, and we think, this is real, all this is real. And this is why when people go into the light and they find it difficult to come back here, because they see it for what it is down here. We're here to learn certain lessons. Yeah, and we promise to do our task. We promise to do our whatever we were going to be, you know, whatever personality we were going to be on this earth plane. Yeah. So there you go. That's for Leos. I'm going to make a hot drink. Now, it's going to be noisy for a few seconds in a minute, and I'm really sorry, but there isn't anybody else here that I can wait until they're doing their bits so that I can go and make a quick drink. So I'm going to, what's that? I found a bead. It is a blue tiger's eye bead in my mug, and I've no idea how it got there because I literally was drinking out of this before. That's bizarre, isn't it? Okay. How bizarre is that? So anyway, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit noisy, and I am sorry, but in order for my voice not to go, this is kind of what I need to do. I've caught the sun across here. I caught the sun. I'm a bit red. Yeah. So let's go back to some messages. So, oh, that is a very important task. Yeah. Yes, I love that way to pray. It is a prayer, isn't it? When you're doing these affirmations, it is, you can call it a prayer, cosmic order, law of attraction. Yeah, you could, they're all those things. So I'm still plowing through doing the Patreon readings. So anybody who is getting noisy, sorry. So anybody who's on my Patreon who is 11 and 555 and upwards, okay, if they're 555, $5.55, if they are that and upwards, then I do a little mini reading, a recorded reading, and I send it over to you. Okay, so that's I'm plowing through those at the moment. I've done all of the $33 ones, which are 20-minute readings. I've sent off all of the mystery gifts, which are, you get a mystery gift sent to you. I love the ones that have come through this time round. They're absolutely beautiful. This is crystal. I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful crystal. So anyway, these crystals, and there's another something with it. So that's all going out. That's all gone out. And that is for $22.22 and $33. Those gifts, they've gone out. So yeah. So I love it, the Patreon. Yeah, so you can join. It's like a membership. So it supports me and it supports what I do. So it's as little as $1.11 a month, and that gets you it's a video chat, and it's the last Thursday of every month. So we've just had our last one. We had that, and that was the 31st of August. So that was good. I think it was 4 hours. I think we did, where we all just do readings for each other. It's great. And we have a catch up, and so that's $1.11. That's all tiers go into that, and then 555, so $5.55. That is the that's the question. So you can ask a question. If I don't get a question from you, then I just do like a general kind of message. So it's about just a 5-minute message, just a video recording, or I type it. Okay, and that is sent over to you. So, and then if you go to $11.11 a month, this is $11.11. It works out around £8, I think that does. Then you get the video chat, the monthly video chat. You get the little message sent to you, and then you also can go on to and have and see all the classes and all the workshops videos that I've done, and that is on a Facebook page, a closed Facebook page, but I also send them over to just to send them over via Patreon as well. And there's about 150 classes on there. There is 6-hour workshops on level 1 tarot, level 2, level 3, level 4, professional. There is psychic detective, location testing. There is auras, crystals and chakras, so many different workshops and classes on there. So that you've got access to all of that, $11.11. Then up from that is $22.22, which is around, I think, £18, I believe, English dollars, English pounds, 18 pounds. And that you get all of the other things, plus you get, oh my goodness, what do you get from that? Then you get a mystery gift sent to you. Okay, every month you get a mystery gift, and then the one above that is $33.33, and you get all of that with the mystery gift, but you also get a 20-minute reading, which is channeled message for the month ahead. Okay, so you get that, okay, as well, and there are other tiers on top of that as well, but that's the kind of message that's the kind of thing that you get. And if you wanted to join, it is patreon.com/Psychic Alley, or if you want to support Greg, it's patreon.com/ and that's info-D. Okay, so yeah, it's just I love it, and I'm so grateful to my Patreon people. I really am. It means so much, really. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, the bead, angel communication for you, Ali. Yeah, the bead. Yeah, I believe so. Where did it go? Yeah. There it is there. Tiger's eye, I believe. Is it tiger's eye? Don't know. In this light, I'm not sure. Could be azurite. But yeah. I feel blessed. I do. Right. Onwards and upwards with the reading. Here we go. So we've done Leos. We're doing Sagittarius now. Any Sagittarius here? Let us know who you are, where you are. Yeah, Sagittarius. Let's see what John Holland has to say. New beginnings, otherwise known as the Fool card. Stepping off the edge into the unknown, deciding, sod it, I'm doing it. I don't know why, I'm just doing it. It's the right thing. I feel it. I feel it in my psychic energy. I feel it in my intuition. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So it's very determined card. And this is about moving on. Sometimes we have to move on from things that are not good for us, things that are not helping us. It's like, I'm done. I am done. I've got to move on. So these could be separate things. This could be just a moving on card. Okay. But this is like, I'm going for it. New beginnings. Maybe you're moving on so that you can have new beginnings. Okay. You deserve new beginnings, but you've got to say goodbye to the past first. Okay. So yeah, that's those cards. Let's see what else they want to say. Okay, I didn't write down, did I, for Saggies? 222. Go for 222. 222. Make a wish, make a wish. Quick sip. So Diane is a Saggy. She's got Virgo and Aries as well. And Lisa has got Sagittarius rising. And I've got Sagittarius rising as well. So yes, indeed. Okay. Tuning in now. 4th to the 10th of September. Okay. So I feel as if you're having to be quite tough. You're having to be kind of unusually standoffish, I feel. And this is regarding work, business, finances. I'm seeing you kind of keeping an eye on a situation and making sure that it's all going to be okay, because you're tippy-toeing around a person that has been treating you with disrespect, I feel. I'm seeing that there is some extra money coming to you. This feels as if it's like a direct amount of money. It's yours. Okay, here you go. You deserve this, or this is a gift, or there's an abundance kind of energy coming to you. It's like kind gestures and things like that. We've got this study and learning as well. So could be that you've been gifted, I don't know, a way of learning. Maybe someone's telling you that you can use this, or you can go here. Okay, it feels as if it's a lovely kind of giving and thankful energy. Okay, but this lovely energy, sometimes there's characters who are either jealous or they're disregarding your feelings, and this is why we're having to put a tough front on. It's like, don't be judgmental. I deserve this. I've been a good person, or I feel as if this may be a test from spirit, saying, how much are you going to stay in your kind of gratitude energy when you're being tested from somebody who's critical. And so I feel as this is a little bit of that. So it's good, but there's that. Walking sideways around, sometimes we feel guilty because you've got something or I've got something but you haven't, and it's like, do I want to share whatever I've got with you? And there's a feeling of, but that person hasn't got gratitude in their heart, and they're not actually they're not deserving of it. So yeah, there's a real tricky situation I'm seeing brewing up around the beginning of the week. But I want you to stay in that energy of this money, or this it's like kindness is coming towards you because you deserve it, Sagittarius. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, so stay in that kind of energy there. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is about breaking free from anybody who is maybe treating you like that. I sense that you haven't got a bottomless kind of pit of sympathy for people who are just wanting handouts or wanting everything to just land in their lap all the time. Because you're kind of going, that's not fair. I've been in the same situation as you, and I'm the one that's so I just feel as if there's a big learning curve lesson about what you give to others and what you receive and are happy to receive yourself. Now the Tower card comes up here because I feel as if there's a clear out. There's a getting rid of anything that's no good for you, getting rid of things, getting rid of maybe people that you want to move away from, that you no longer want to communicate with, getting rid of all of that negative energy and moving on into positivity. I'm sensing a feeling of excitement now. As soon as I've let that go, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling as though, oh, thank goodness I did that. That was weighing heavily on me. that person or these people were making me feel bad for just getting what it is that I have worked hard for. So yeah, breaking free away from all of that is definitely the way to go. I'm seeing links with overseas as well. So I feel that there will be something really nice happening to do with abroad or overseas. Maybe the gratitude is coming from overseas. And I've got to say that there's somebody who they know who they are. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you've done for me, for Greg, all that you've done. Okay, so this is coming up here and I can't help but read it and think this is definitely we can take that energy, we can take that, and you know I'm just going to shine it back at you, and may everything come back to whoever is giving, may this come back to them threefold, because when we help other people it comes back to us, doesn't it? You know, I was having a conversation with my mum and I was talking about this lady. I don't usually answer my phone. I must say I'm a bit of a nightmare for answering calls. I get in a bit of I think it's a panic. I get in a panic about answering calls I don't know. So it's always text me first or email me. Okay, and so you know, but this one time I just had this feeling I had to answer this call, and I picked up the phone and there was this lady on the phone and she was in a desperate place, a real desperate place. She was basically, she had everything set up to end her life, everything set up, she'd had enough, and she said her brother, who'd passed away by the same method as what she was going to do, told her to call me. Now I'd seen her once before, and she came to my shop when we had the shop, and I remember she was in quite a pickle. Okay, and I let this person came in and she was hovering around, and I said, do you want to come in? I've got no money. Come in anyway. Come in, sit down. I'm going to make you a coffee or tea. And I sat her down and she told me her story, and her story was so sad. And she had all these things piled at her, and she felt as if there was nobody out there who had an ounce of kindness for her. And even just making her a drink was just making her cry, because nobody had offered that to her. And so anyway, obviously she needed a reading. I did her a reading, and she remembered that. And when she was at her darkest time, I mean, that was 4 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe, I don't know, maybe more than that. And her brother, who's in spirit world, told her, go and phone Ali. I don't usually answer my phone, and yet I answered my phone at that precise moment. And I believe that just talking to her for an hour, and there's nothing I could do for her physically, I'm just not able to do that. But I did say I would be able to sit and talk to her for once a week. I will be able to talk to her for once a week, and she can say all she needs to say. She kept saying, I've got no money, I've got no money. I said, don't worry about money, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. And that's what we've set up. Once a week, this lady, and I do this isn't one-off. I do this, and I'm not saying this to say, oh, you know, I'm saying this to say that our kindness doesn't necessarily come back to us from that person. The gratitude of that person does come back, and it makes your heart sing. I can get emotional just thinking about it. But it does come back in another way, because I then had a message from somebody not connected to this lady who said, I would like to gift you and Greg something. I've come into some money and I would like to gift you and Greg something, because I feel that that's what I should do. And that's how universal law works. That's how it works. And so that's what I'm seeing. I feel as if there's something going on. And sometimes there's people that totally 100% deserve, you know, your gift, the gift that you know that you could, whatever you can give, whether it's your time, whether it's your love, whether it's healing, whatever it is, you know, they totally deserve it. But then there's other people who have that energy of, I want it, it's mine, you know, and you know the difference. There is a big difference. And so when I was speaking to my mum and said about it, she said, Ali, you can't keep doing this for nothing. You can't keep doing. I said, Mum, it comes back. It comes back in other ways. It just flows back into your life. And when I got in and I read the message and I was going, thank you, universe. And I didn't do it for that. I didn't do it for any other reason other than I felt it's something I had to do. You know, this was important. So I'm sharing that story because I bet you guys have all got lots of stories that you guys have done that is a selfless act, but it was the right thing to do, and you wasn't expecting a single thing back, but I bet you the universe paid you back anyway in another way. And so yeah, whatever we give out, you know, things come back threefold. So I do feel as if there's a huge lesson that's going on with Sagittarius plus all of us. There's something going on, and I feel that this is going to be quite a big week, okay, especially for Sagittarius, because you're coming into some money or kindness, and you're going to have to decide who wants to take it from you and who you're going to go, I can't, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I don't feel that that person deserves that. And that's what I feel is going to happen. And I would say this is yeah, there seems to be the Hermit card is about love, and it's about your home, and it's about your sanctuary. Your sanctuary is sometimes you. Lots of ideas going off, lots of inspiration, and I do feel that there is yeah, there's a big lesson this week for Saggies. Okay, so yeah, sorry about kind of just sharing with you guys, but I felt as if it was needed. Yeah, so let's say hi to people. So yeah, so Lisa's Sagittarius rising. So Tammy, hello Tammy. Yep, she's watching Crabbies now. So Katrina, hello beautiful people. Well, hello beautiful lady, and thank you so much for sending your friend to me. Did her reading, and she's a lovely person. She really is, and she thinks a lot of you as well, so that was lovely. So yeah, I do like bookings that come to you from other people as well. That's so nice. I'm no different than you guys are. I bet you've done it all as well, but thank you. You know, it's just it comes naturally, you know, when you know it has to be. You just do it. You just do it. So anyway, that was Sagittarius. So let's do Aries now. Okay, Aries. Okay, let me write the Aries down. Time 2, 3, 8. Okay. Quick sip of drink. So we're doing Aries, and then we'll be doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. Let's have a look then for Aries. Right, so positive movement forward. Okay, so they're saying to you, you're going in the right direction. If you were having any doubts, If you were feeling as if, you know, you were confused about whatever was happening, this is saying you are going forward, and it is the right direction. Okay, the universe is right behind you. So even if we feel as if we are not getting anywhere, we don't realize until later on, and then we look back and we go, wow, wasn't I doing so well? Wasn't this amazing? And yeah, your intuition is right on. Okay, your intuition is saying, you know you were going in the right direction. Okay, you always knew you were going in the right direction. You know, is peace in your heart when you're doing what you do. When we're going in the wrong direction, the emotions that we get are usually like, it's like a feeling of agitation. You know, have I forgotten something? What have I forgotten? Kind of, and I can't settle, or there seems to be so many things going wrong all at once. Okay. And timing is out of sync, and you know, all of this. So when you're going in the right direction, it feels right, it makes your heart sing, you focus, and you're kind of just yeah, it just feels the right thing. So yeah, there you go. So if you was wondering about that, here we are. Okay, so let's have a look at Aries. Okay, so this will be cosmic cards now. Let's see what they have to say. So this is the 4th to the 10th of September 2023. Right, new job, new work, new money. Okay, so there's a new energy coming in, which is, you know, to do with work, to do with money, to do with, you know, what you can achieve and how you can achieve it. I'm seeing there being, you know, learning. You're on a learning curve, you're studying, you're developing, you're understanding your gifts, you're pushing that energy forward. Okay, it feels as if the concentration that you have been putting into whatever you've been concentrating on is going to pay off. Okay, sometimes we feel as if we are kind of walking in circles. Look at the crab there. We're walking in circles. See what I mean about these have all got the birth signs on them. Okay, so we know the crabby there. Okay, so sometimes it, you know, it's like, am I getting anywhere? Am I getting anywhere? Okay, so if this is to do with the money and business and things like that, sometimes we're working, but we're working on the foundations of our business and getting our name out there, getting our name known. Okay, and sometimes that takes time, but we don't realize until someone says, oh yes, I've heard of you, that you kind of sit back and you go, really, you heard of me? So, you know, this is what happens. It's plodding and going for it and pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. So I'm feeling that there's a centered feeling of thank you, universe. Okay, and that is going to be something the beginning of the week that is going to make you feel feel as if it's like the universe paying you back. Does that make sense? Paying you back. Okay. Now, the middle of the week, this is the Aries card. They keep coming up. Now, the Aries symbol is up there. Okay, so some of them are more obvious than others, but that is the hook. You know, you got the hook. So, yeah, that's the Aries. It's the ram horns. And I've got to look after myself. So it's like I want to leap forward, but I've got to protect myself. So sometimes that's a mixed message to the universe. Okay, so it's like, I want to get out there, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I've got to be careful. I don't want to do too much, or I don't want it to overwhelm me. Or if I get that job promotion, is it going to fit with my lifestyle? You know, will I have to change this or change that? So you know, sometimes the universe gives us what it is we've asked for, but sometimes we're confusing the universe with what we're asking for. Okay, so it's like go, 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 hold back, hold back, hold back, go, 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 hold back, hold back. So yeah, so I feel as if there's a little bit of mixed message going on around the middle of the week, Aries. And so maybe it's about saying what it is that you want. Maybe simplify it. Say, you know, say if you, for instance, you're doing readings and you think, okay, I've got to be careful because I've got already, maybe you've already got a job and you can't, you know, you can't do, say, I don't know, 12 readings or something. Then put it out there. So some people, you know that they've had to they have to put people 3 weeks in advance. So you know, but that depends on how many times a week you work. So if somebody is already doing their work and they can only work on Wednesdays, so yeah, sometimes it does take 3 weeks, 3 months or more than that to get a booking with somebody, but people still do that. They book in advance. And so, you know, what I'm saying is, you know, you can just put down what it is that you can work. So if you can only do 1 reading a week, then the universe will know to bring you 1 reading a week. Okay, so if you want that extra money, just say, I want to be earning an extra £50 a week, or I want to be earning an extra, you know, this, you know, something like that. So I feel as if it needs to be some clearer messages to the universe for the middle of the week. Okay, clearer messages. Okay, so the end of the week. Now, the end of the week, there's a lot of characters around you, the end of the week. So this feels as if it's a get-together or a party, a social gathering. I'm sensing that there is one person who is going to this gathering who is very funny. They are very bouncy energy. You know where you are with them because they're usually kind of in that kind of happy-go-lucky place. But there's times that they don't really take things seriously, when sometimes maybe they need to be a bit more sensitive. Sometimes they laugh things off when it's, you know, there's something serious. Maybe one person is more serious than the other, and there seems to be a little bit of that energy, that clash of energy. But I still feel as if there's still love and there's still laughter around. The other character I've got is somebody who can be a little bit defensive of themselves. Defensive. It's like people taking things the wrong way. It's like something is being said and somebody kind of goes, oh, did you mean it like this? It's like, no, I didn't mean it like that at all. So it's like, as soon as we start kind of getting miscommunications like that, that means that everybody then has to walk on eggshells around each other. So sometimes it's best perhaps not to get all of that energy in play, okay, in the first place. But so yeah, I feel as if there is just a lovely feeling of togetherness. There is another character I feel who wants everything done their way. They can be quite you know, OCD kind of energy. You know, it's like, my way's the best way, and we'll do this and we'll do that, and you do as you're told. Okay, so so yeah, a lot of characters around, but you know, not a bad thing. You know, not a bad thing, just a little bit different. And sometimes we have to learn to go with the flow with these big personalities, the different personalities. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Aries, the lovely Aries. Let's check on the comments. Oh, look, we've got some new people. Okay, so Karina, I'm sending everyone to you. Oh, thank you, Karina. I do appreciate it. I really do, when people give my details out to other people. Love this story, Ali. Oh, it's my pleasure. Ali, you're looking beautiful. I'm a Cancerian. Hello, hello, hello. Savannah. I love that name, Savannah. Savannah. Keeping it magical. Yay. Something is ticking. Yeah, I know this is my computer. Are you new here, keeping it magical? Loving your picture there. That's like real fun family energy. Loving that. So I don't know if you're new here, but welcome. If you are, it's good to see you. The ticking is my fan on my computer. Every now and again it just keeps going, and I'm really sorry. I can't hear it my side, but I do hear it on recordings, and most people kind of know now. It does stop after a little while. I am sorry. So Lisa said, my son Jeremiah is Aries moon. Well, hello, Jeremiah. Hello. Sparkling ice, Aries moon. Janet, you're amazing, Ali. And everyone love. Well, you're amazing too, Janet. Did I miss Cappy? No, you didn't. Just about to do the earth signs now. So we're going to do Taurus, then Virgo, and then Capricorn. We finish with that. So simply Melanie. Hello, Melanie. Melanie, I love that. Sending love and light to you all. Welcome, Melanie. It's lovely. So I am keeping it. I am keeping it magical. Simply Melody is my personal channel. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Welcome, welcome. Lovely Tracy. Hi, Tracy from Ohio. Beautiful lady. Enjoying hearing about Aries, and my daughter is Aries. Sounds about right for her this week. Yay. All right. Okay. So let's go on now. We're going to do the earth signs now, everyone. So we're going to be doing Taurus, then Virgo, then Capricorn, and then we will be finished for this week. Okay. Taurus, 251. 251. I'm going to drink my coffee before it goes cold. I can't do cold coffee. It's nasty. Yuck. So, how's everybody's week been? Have you all had a good week, or, has there been drama? If you could say in a few words what your week has been like, what would you say? Has it been productive, or has it been stressful, or has it been emotional? What has your week been like? So yeah, I'm going to be doing a marathon reading day, and that means that on the hour, every hour for 12 hours, I will be doing readings. Okay, they're 30-minute readings, and they are £20 each, and they will be on the 16th, Saturday the 16th of September. So if anybody would like to have a reading, please let me know. Anywhere between 9 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. So Star and the Dynamic Chihuahuas, love that. And a little nutty at work. People are losing it. Oh, are these jibby-jabbed people, or are they just people? What's going on there? Yeah, I hope we've got to stand strong, guys. Come on, we've got to stand strong. If they try and do these, all of that mask stuff, we've got to stand tall and not do this. I can't stand tall. I'm only 5'2", 5'1". I was 5'3", but yeah. Oh, customers. Ah, so it's customers who are losing it. All right. Yeah. So I have consistently felt like I'm forgetting something, a bit of restless energy in the air, but overall feeling great. Yay. That sometimes means that the universe wants you to get on with your life path. It's like, it's over here. Look, just over there. That's where it is. Or are you doing it? Are you doing it? You know? Taurus. Let's have a look, see what John Holland wants to say to Taurus people. Oh, awareness. All right, so awareness. Having to be more aware than normal, okay? Having to make sure that you are kind of focused, I feel, and ready to leap ahead when needed. Having to be aware of other people's emotions, having to be aware of other people's needs. Yeah, I feel as if there's so much linked with this, Taurus, and sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy to be awake and aware all the time, but I feel that it helps us with our development when we do notice these things. And sometimes we have to say it. Even if we're on our own, sitting on the loo, we say, I knew that that person needed me today. Or, you know, because otherwise, how are they supposed to know, you know, that you were awake and aware at that time? Okay. Oh, lovely. Prosperity begins. So nurturing that seed that you planted, okay, that first seed that you planted, and look, it is all about to really blossom into fruit, okay? This is what it's going to do, okay? So really being aware that finances is yours. It's up to you. Manifest it, you know? Don't wait. Manifest, okay? Yeah. Let's have a look. What else they want to say. All right. So Taurus, it feels as if I'm getting a little bit bored. It's like I'm trying to stay focused with the people around me. I'm trying to do the right thing, but these people that I'm socializing with or spending a lot of time with are not my people. They're not my tribe. But what else should I be doing? You know, do I just walk away from these people, or what can I do? And sometimes we need to say to ourselves, at least we can spend some time with our tribe. So if you've got family members who, you know, you're just not gelling with, you know, they're they're feeling one way, you're feeling another, and you know, sometimes that can be draining. But then you might kind of, I don't know, meet up with your friends, and you do gel. They are your tribe. They are the people that you really want to spend time with. Now that is a balance, okay? But if we only spend time with people who just drain us, or people who, you know, we've got no interest with them and they've got no interest with us, then what happens with that can be draining, okay? It can deplete our energies completely. And so I feel that this is the time that you are being asked to analyze that and to ask yourself that question. Is my life going in the right way? Okay, is this what I really want? Is it time for change? Okay, and you know, and like I said, sometimes if whoever we spend the majority of our time with, needs to be the most invigorating and mindful as possible. It's like otherwise you're then not replenishing yourself, are you? Whereas if it's who the majority of the time that you spend needs to be with people, or with people of your same energy, okay, in order to keep you going, okay. Otherwise you continue to be drained and drained and drained and drained. I'm trying to explain this in the right way, but it's I think you get what I'm saying, okay. So we have to be energized with people. It's a give and take. It's that energy, back and forth energy. When it's only you giving and giving and giving and giving and not receiving back, then you perhaps need to change things. So we have the abundance card. So sometimes it could be that we're financially okay, but energetically and emotionally we're not. And we need to then find elsewhere other people that are on the same wavelength as us. And I do readings for a lot of people in America, thanks to my wonderful, beautiful husband, who made me a website that was around American people and introduced me to you lovely In5D family. And I read for lots of people who are spiritual and they're awake and aware, if you know what I mean, and yet they haven't got many people around them. They are scattered, and because it's quite a vast place and a big place, there is this kind of, it's like a strong feeling of feeling alone and feeling drained. And so what I'm seeing is that sometimes you then have to go online to find your people, to find your tribe, to spend time with your tribe. So that's when it's a good idea to find your group of friends, or a group that of hobbies, who's got the same interests as you, social, like a social gathering place. And I do feel that this is important to find that. Okay, it's really important. And so I feel as if this is going to be a big learning curve for Taurus, and it's a big learning curve for other people as well who resonate with this statement. Okay. So financially, if we're stable financially but we just feel a bit lonely, then sometimes we can stay in our comfort zone, but we can then just expand our life a bit, which then brings that balance in. Okay, so yeah, I feel spirit are definitely around you, Taurians. They're very much wanting to communicate with you, wanting to be around you. It's up to you whether or not you let them, because obviously, just the fact that our mind says, I would like to keep in touch with my auntie or uncle or father or mother in the spirit world, and they will just be with you, be around you. But I definitely feel that sometimes we don't realize that we've got a team of helpers that want to help us, but really what we're needing to do is to call upon them, ask them for that help, tell people, tell our team, hey, I need this or I need that, and they will then go and find you what you need. But we don't ask enough. Okay, but I do feel as if that's going to start to change. I'm seeing a sharp-tongued person around those draining people, and I'm feeling as if you want to steer away from that person, and that's what you've decided to do. It's like, I no longer want to be around that person. Now, sometimes we can't help it when we're around work colleagues, because, it's just work. So sometimes we have to make sure that our home life is balanced and our social life is balanced. We do have the end of the week finishing off with the World card. So this is a brilliant card. It just means that everything is turning out better than you thought. Okay, it's like good energy. Okay, there's going to be some good news regarding some legal matters or official matters. There's going to be some good news around that as well. It's like sometimes it has felt as if this has been a bit overwhelming. Okay, and there's somebody who has got a bit of a sting in their tail as well. This kind of person is one of the draining people, the one with a sharp tongue, and this person. So you are doing a clear out, and once you do that clear out, you've got this balance of energy. This and this is like everything's turning out really well. Thank goodness for that. Okay, good news regarding some official paperwork. That could be an exam. Exams would be also successful. You know, passing a test or passing your own test as well would also link in with that too. Yeah. So there you go, Taurus. That is for you. Nice. Love it. Okay, so let's have a look. So Diane, I would like a 30-minute reading with you on the 16th. Anytime works. Oh, okay. Of course. Yeah, it's basically you pick a time, because I don't know your time zone, Diane. Because obviously I might pick something and you might be Pacific time and I might be picking something like 6 a.m. or something. So yeah, any time between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. So nobody's booked yet, so you've got a whole choice there of times, whatever suits you. Yeah, so that is exactly what I'm working on. Have been making some exciting changes. So that's your guide's getting excited then. Yeah. Thank you so much. I like wearing my yellow. I always feel good in my yellow top. I like it. All right. So, Virgos. Any Virgoans here? Any Virgoans? 306. 306. Okay. Virgos. Which one? This. Okay. Memories of love. So is there an anniversary? Is there something that's triggered you thinking about, you know, your loved ones, maybe in the spirit world, or somebody who has, you know, maybe just distant from you? Maybe things were better in the past than they are now, energetically, emotionally, and you're missing that. Has there been a need to, you know, maybe light a candle, literally light a candle for somebody, you know, for loved ones in the spirit world, and ask them for help. Okay. So you've got the Destiny card. So this is like the Wheel card in tarot. So the Destiny is about things kind of moving and turning. And as we move on in our life, sometimes we think, perhaps I shouldn't do this moving on because I'm not honoring the past. You know, it's like when somebody's, you know, husband or wife has passed, for them to start to live their life and start to have laughter in their life, or start to, you know, enjoy yourself, there's a guilt that comes over you, and that guilt sometimes has a heaviness to it. And I feel that's where the Destiny card comes in and says, you know, your loved one wants to see you enjoy yourself, wants to see you break free from the restraints of grief, of misery, of pain, emotionally pain. And so, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, is the moving forward. Okay, it's okay to move forward. they actually want you to. They want you to, yeah, they just want you to be happy. Okay, and they like to watch. They like to watch you as you move on into your life. They like to watch you and experience things with you. Okay. All right. So let's have a look, Virgos. Let's have a look. Okay. So starting off, nice card, 10 of Pentacles. So there's this is money. Okay, this is stability, money, feeling secure, feeling good within a job or within your work, feeling as though abundance is coming into your life, maybe from nowhere, maybe from, you don't realize it. So the beginning of next week is going to be very exciting with this gratitude energy. Spirit guides are saying everything's in its place. You've been putting out the positive energy, and you've been doing some positive changes and bringing this to you. The energy pays off. Okay, it's all paying off, and I feel that is exactly what you're going to be receiving. Okay, and that could be monetary, it could be emotionally. Feeling rich is in many ways feeling rich. Okay, so sometimes we have to have a cry. Okay, having a cry makes you wee less. Doesn't really, but anyway, sometimes we have to let this energy out, release the tears. Okay, but sometimes we have to say, okay, enough is enough. It's like I've done that, and I feel better because I've released it. But now I can't stay, and I definitely can't spiral downwards, okay, emotionally, because my loved one wouldn't like me to. So sometimes it's about, I've got to start a life for myself. I've got to start moving forward. And, it isn't easy. It really isn't. So by the middle of the week, I feel as if there's going to be an announcement about travel plans. Either you're announcing it or somebody close to you is announcing it. I feel as if somebody's telling me or talking at me. I feel as if this person hasn't run it by me before they've announced it. So this maybe you're hearing it third hand from somebody when you should have been being told first hand. Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of, it's just something that's not good. It just doesn't feel good to you. And I feel as if you may be having words about this or getting that, getting it off your chest, okay, somehow. Sometimes we can't actually talk to the person who has hurt us or, who hasn't, honored us. And sometimes we just need to write it down, either burn it or write it down and flush it down the toilet if you want. Sometimes it's about getting rid of it, letting it go. Sometimes when something's upset me, I visualize it's like a root that is going into the solar plexus, and I literally get hold of this root and I pull it out. I pull it out like this, and I visualize the negative energy pulling out, and then I just release it, and I visualize it like a balloon going up and up and up and up and disappearing. I watch it disappear, and in that process I've forgotten what was upsetting me. Just for a split second, it just forget it. And then when you actually do think about it, you're not that bothered about it anymore. So sometimes, just these little rituals, they really do work. But yeah, try not to listen to gossip, and make sure you go back to the source before you judge, okay? Because it could be you're overreacting and somebody is just having a bit of a gossip energy, okay? So this is now the end of the week. So the end of the week, there is going to be a pregnancy announcement for some of you out there. I'm hearing a baby coming in, and I feel as if this is a special baby. This is you know, I mean, all babies that are coming in right now are here to take Mother Earth, to take Gaia into the next level of love. Okay, so imagine we had, you know, in the 70s there was all this, it was all about love, wasn't it? But they had to involve drugs with it. But anyway, imagine all of that love energy but without the drugs. That's what it's going to be like, the future. And this is the new generation. The babies that are being born now are going to be bringing through that love vibrational energy, peace on earth, because all of the exposure of the dark side will have been out, will have been sorted out, and will have been released. Okay, all of that is going to be. So the children coming out now is going to, you know, 10 years and 15 years time, is the exposure. It's this time in history will be in those history books big time. We are making history. And if you don't realize that we've been in a war that has been raging for a long time, but this isn't a normal one. This is, yeah, this one is spiritual. It's about the light and the dark, and the light and the dark is, the dark is dispersing. It's been exposed every day. There's something new on the news. There's something new that is being revealed. You know, it's like they can't get away. They can't get away with this, and they can't get away with that. There's a big plan in motion. I've just put, if you want some good news for a change, want some good news, I've just put, it's a little short video, and it's basically explaining what is really going on and what the plan is. Okay, and if anybody does want to watch that, I wonder if I can put that in the chat here. Let me try. Let me try. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I sent it to myself. Sent it to myself. Okay. Do you know what? I actually don't know if it's the right one or not. I can't put it in the chat, guys. I really can't, but you can message me if you want me to. The lady to look out for is, I know her name's Helper somebody, Helper blah blah. Yeah, Jen, Dr. Jen Helper Harper or something, Helper Harper. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. And there's guys who've put together an absolutely brilliant, it's like a message about what the plan was all along. Okay, about the exposure, bringing out the dark, the cabal, letting them do their thing, letting people see just how bad it is, before they come in and clear it all out. Okay, and a lot has been done in the background already, but yeah, this is it. This is where it's all going to start to you know, come out. And so these children that are born, they're going to be picking up the pieces and they're going to be bringing it through. So love is coming on this earth in a huge way. And so yeah, there you go. Thank you, Diane. It's Dr. Jan Helper Hayes. Dr. Jan Helper Hayes. And yeah, but there is a video on my Facebook. I've just put it on my Facebook page. That's Psychic Ali Alison Janes, Jan for November ES. And it's on my page, and it'll be one of the latest videos that I've put on there, unless my mum's been on the tippy tappy and put loads more on there. But anyway, it's got, the first thing that comes up is QAnon. Okay, and all of it is on there, and it's all about the plan. Okay, the plan. So yeah, watch that. But I felt this is the first time I've actually felt the energy of the children, the new children, and what they're coming into, and my heart was singing. Virgos, when I was picking it up, and I was picking up what those children, because of what we're doing and the history that we're creating by not putting up with this dark cabal, by exposing it even just a little bit. You can feel I'm getting emotional. That is going to be in the history books. We are all spiritual warriors on here, and we have to speak our truth, and we have to share the exposure as much as possible. And I know that it's sometimes scary to do so, but that's what's needed. So, you know, anyway, lovely energies there. So there you go, Virgos. Virgos. So we're going to finish off with Capricorns. Capricorns. Okay, so let's go back and make sure that we've got up to the messages. Lovely. Oh, here we go. So Star, happy birthday, Virgos. Is that what it is? Virgos birthdays? I've no idea. Jeremiah is a Virgo sun. Okay. So where do we go to book with you on the 16th? Just tell me what date you are and I'll put it in there. As long as I've got your contact details. So I will probably go to my website and just do contact me, and just, you know, just tell me what time you want. Okay. So between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And if you want to be sure, you know, about the times, then give me a couple of times that would be good for you. So I am Central Time Zone. So how about 1 p.m. Eastern time? There you go. See? So not 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. Eastern. So that is for Diane. I've got you booked in, Diane. Thank you. And in American dollars. Okay, let me find out. Let me do the currency converty thingy. Let me do that. It's a brilliant app, little app on, can't really see it, but yeah, it's a brilliant app. So so it'd be £20. So it works out at $27. Okay. You know, $27, $25, sorry, $25. Okay, thank you. All right, so where do we go? Simply Melanie, someone very dear to me that I am no longer in touch with, sadly, is a Virgo, and I have been thinking about them a lot lately. Oh, that's lovely. The fact that you're honoring them by thinking about them and talking about them, it means a lot to those people in the spirit world. It really does mean a lot. Yeah. But to also think about the fun and the happy times, that means more to them, to know that they had made an impact in this world in a positive way. Yeah. Here comes Linda. We were talking about food. We were saying Linda's going to turn up in a minute. We was talking about that earlier. I am feeling like crying. The crying is not coming to surface though. Oh, lovely. I'd be hugging you, Linda. I would be if I was there. The one I feel very hurt by is definitely hearing from me, and I'm expressing it. Good girl. Sometimes we need to. Yeah, it's time. It's time when we feel like that. Ah, here's Rayleigh. Hello, lovely, beautiful lady. Ah, hi, B love. Oh, Linda. Bless her. Love it too. Thank you, Ali, Greg, and all. Good night, blessings, and love, Joe. Ah, night, Janet. Night, darling. So lies and deception being brought into the light. Absolutely being brought into the light. Love the In5D Club Zoom idea. Yay, good. Yes, and this is the lady to look out for. She has got everything sorted out. She's a very little lady. She seems as if she's just not yeah, I think the plan is unfolding because nobody seems to be giving her or grilling her much. And I feel this is the storyline, and this is the end chapter that she is talking about. And none of these people who've been playing the part of the bad guys are allowed to talk over her. They have to let her talk about it. She is revealing the end game. She's revealing it all. I'm telling you, it's massive what she's saying. It's massive. Yeah. So Diane is sending Linda lots of love, and so am I, Linda. Much love and gratitude. Oh, thank you, Tracy. All right, so we're going to go to Capricorns. Capricorns. So 324. 324. 3 hours and 24 minutes. Okay. Move those cards over. So, what did John... Oh, that card flew out. So, there we are. Choose wisely, Capricorns. Choose wisely. All right. So, you are moving forward, and it's your decision where you go, how you get there, and who you're bringing with you. Okay. This is what is going on. Okay. This is what's going on, Capricorns. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay, add that to the choose wisely. There's your cards. Okay, so this is where you come up to the crossroads in your life, and the universe is saying that fulfillment of your wishes is right down that pathway, but you have to pick that pathway. So sometimes this is about the universe saying, you know, this feels right and that feels wrong. And if that feels wrong, or there's a feeling of pressure, or there's a feeling of panic, or there's a feeling of agitation, or, you know, annoyance or emotion, strong negative emotion, then we know that's not the right pathway. And this one feels the right pathway, but I'm a bit scared about it. I'm a bit nervous, but it's still the right pathway. So this is where they're saying choose wisely. And I think we're all at that stage in our life, choosing wisely. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. All right, so Capricorns. Go. Okay, there's nothing stopping you. Okay, everything is heading your way and is going forward. Okay, you know, this is a challenge. They're saying that you asked for this challenge, the universe is giving you this challenge, and you know, it's, are you brave enough to take it? Are you brave enough to do it? Okay, is this going to be a time where you will hide and not take up the challenge? Or are you going to say, no, I'm going for it? So there's your choices. Stay and hide and procrastinate, or go and do what you need to do. What do you deserve? What do you want? And do you want this? Do you feel you deserve this, or do you deserve that? Okay, so that the first week is bringing on these cards, isn't it? Fulfillment of wishes is coming, and choose wisely. Okay, So the middle of the week. The middle of the week, there's going to be talk about self-employment and maybe starting that little business. I feel as though it's maybe time to expand, to spread your wings. Somebody has been clipping your wings and holding you back, and you've been letting them. And this is not a time for you to back down. It's a time for you to stand tall and say, oh no, I deserve more and I'm going to get more. I'm going to live my dreams and my wishes, and no one else is going to live my life but me. No one else is going to put me first but me. And so sometimes we have to kind of see that other people are maybe using us sometimes to get where they want to go, and it's we're not being supported. And so if that is the case for you, then we have to make some decisions, and we're needing to say, unless you feel as if it's not the right time, and maybe you feel as though you've got to continue to feel this way. But if you feel as if that you don't deserve that, and that isn't the case, then I feel the universe is challenging you to step up. And I do believe this is relevant to everybody who's watching this. This is relevant. It's all about living your best life. It's all about having fun, and it's about love, and it's about appreciation. It's about gratitude, and it's also about the energy that you're feeling. Okay, what energy are you feeling right now? Are you feeling as though you're content, or is there something that you feel that you should be doing, and in which case what is it? And go for it. There's big changes around each and every one of us, and in our own way, that is our challenges. The universe is saying, are you ready? We're supporting you. We're ready. Go for it. There's a new job coming, or promotion coming to Capricorns at the end of this week, next week, around the 10th of September time. Capricorns, look out for extra payment, promotion, extra responsibility in work that leads to better pay, or leads you to something that you that you deserve. Okay, I'm going to say you deserve it. Okay, but this is there's two bosses around, or two boss cards. You've got the king, two kings, and new job. So this is, I feel there's responsibility. Oh my goodness, you've got three kings. I've just seen you got three kings. Okay, three kings and a new job. This is why it's so massive, Capricorns. Okay, and you guys out there, these are powerful energies. Okay, and this is saying, which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the nice guy who lets everybody else go first and walk sideways around things because they don't like confrontation? Or do you want to be the person who's the go-getter and can stand on other people to get where they want to go? Sometimes, it's like, no, I deserve it. I'm going to go for, and it's a bit too pushy. Okay, a bit too salesman-y or salesperson-y. Or do you want to be the fair person who's self-employed and who's got something that is going to be good for other people? It's going to earn them some money and is going to bring you love, respect, and gratitude and harmony in your life. Which one do you want to be? I think that's your choose wisely. Choose wisely. I think this is perfect to end on, because you can't get better than that, really. But fulfillment of wishes and new job, new money, new energy is just around the corner for you. For each one of you, it's there. Okay, so nice. Wow, I love that energy that just came in. Really nice. Okay, so here's Mimi. Hello, Mimi. I love that name. And I love your hair, Mimi. Wow. Love your hair. At one point, I was putting these pink strips in my hair. And I must start doing that again. Pink. It's like this gel stuff that I just used to put in my hair. I must do that again because it does look really lovely. So anyway, sorry, I haven't even read your message. Hi there. Did you already finish with Scorpio? Yes, I did. How far back? So we did the air signs. So we did Aquarius. So Scorpio, I didn't write down. It's somewhere between 1 hour 16. So it's probably about 1 hour 20 something. Okay, it's around there, Mimi. So sorry. Yeah. Here's Bodhi. Hello, Bodhi. I love that name, Bodhi. And Patty, hello. Looking to make a big change. Patty, perfect time. Everything feels right. Loving that energy. Thank you. I appreciate you always. From your lips to God's ears. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, lovely lady. Well, wishing you happiness, wealth, abundance, and all things wonderful, really. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. If anybody would like a reading, you can go to psychically.net, and there's lots of different readings there from all sorts there. And if you wanted to make the most of my sales day, which is £20, which works out around $25 for a 30-minute reading, and that is on 16th, Saturday the 16th of September, and it is between the times of 9 a.m. Eastern, and that's 9 p.m. Eastern, and that works out in UK time. It's 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay, UK time. So yeah, so I am starting holistic wellness community and thinking of calling it holy living. I'm so excited about the energy I'm feeling lately. That sounds and feels wonderful, Melanie. Wonderful. Yeah. That is really going to be needed when everybody does realize what has been going on. People are going to be feeling cheated. They're going to be feeling very angry because of, you know, the wool being pulled over people's eyes regarding the jibby jabs, and them trying to do it again is really a kick in the what's it. So it's massive. If anybody wants to know about the truth about the jibby jabs, I would go to see on YouTube. It's called Dr. John Campbell. Dr. John Campbell, amazing, absolutely amazing. What he does is he goes through facts. He goes through the statistics of what's been happening and what they've been covering up and everything. He exposes it all. But he doesn't say it outright. He literally just shows you what their figures are. And the excess DEATHSs since this, not since the COVID, not since then. So that the excess DEATHs came after after that. So if you are wondering what that's all about and whether you should line up and go and get another one, definitely go see Dr. Campbell. He's got it all out there. So Lisa said our readings are so right on. Thank you, Ali. That's okay. And Coxine, thank you so much for your generous and beautiful presence and readings, dearest Ali. You are the most beautiful goddess on this planet. Oh, thank you. Much love to you all. Oh, I love you guys. I started following Dr. Campbell, John Campbell, at the start of the Big C. Yeah. Woohoo! Success, family, happy and grateful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ali. Much love to you. This is Karina. Take care, everyone, and see you soon. Greg and I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if we will be on Tuesday. because Greg is in probably won't be. Greg is in New York and he's with his family, he's with his daughter, and I want him to be with his daughter and with his friends, but I will probably come on anyway. Okay, so on Tuesday, but we'll see. Keep you updated. Okay. So yeah, I am going now. Bye for now. Take care.